'Twas the week before Christmas at the house of the Foxes. I should be holiday baking and wrapping of boxes. Instead, I downloaded podcasts from Podfather Stone, listening to Walt Disney World tips, and I'm not alone. There's Mama and Judy and daughter Lindsay too. They will help you plan your trip as they know what to do. If you want your next Disney trip to be without calamity, listen to Geekin' on Walt Disney World with Curtis and the whole Geekin' family.
Hey, Disney World geeks! Curtis Stone here, and welcome to episode 374 of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. This week, our good friend Wendy Fox and her good friend Noreen VanDoren, they joined me to review their solo ladies only trip to Walt Disney World. Now, if you're new to the podcast, welcome. Thanks for joining the podcast. I've been doing this for over 6 years. I started the podcast with my daughter Lindsay. We started talking about our Disney World trips, and trip reports became a big thing with us, and sharing the trips with you guys, what we call our Disney Geeks. Having you guys tell your trip stories has been the bulk of the content here on the podcast. I am so amazed. I've been recording lots of podcasts the last week and a half for sure. And it never fails. You guys are so positive. You're caring. You're generous. And I'm so grateful for you guys. We try to create a family atmosphere here. And I think you've rewarded me by calling me your podfather. And I continue to bring you guys on and tell your Disney World stories. Come join us in our private Facebook group where we talk Disney World every single day. We answer your questions there. You guys are there sharing your trips and tips. And if you got questions, definitely reach out to me directly or Mom and Auntie Judy. They're travel agents. And it's always good to ask a question in the private Facebook group because everybody gets a chance to see the answer or get a bunch of different perspectives on things that are in Disney World. So come join our Geekin' family. We are authorized Disney travel agents with Fairy Tale Concierge. This is a good time to bring on Mom and Auntie Judy, and they're going to do their traveling tips with the Traveling Tiaras right now. Yes, it is that time of the week. The time of the podcast, special time for the Traveling Tiaras. We got tips with the Traveling Tiaras. Hello, Auntie Judy.
Hi, Curtis. Hi, Mama.
Hi, Auntie Judy. Hello, Podfather. Hi, Geeks.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions. And I want to have them answered immediately.
Yes, I want my answers from these questions. Are you ready?
We're ready. We're ready.
Well, first of all, I know you're both amazing singers.
Oh,
and I saw we had 3 geeks. They are super geeks, too. They have birthdays today. We're recording this on Sunday before I release the podcast on Monday. Wendy Fox. Mm-hmm. Janet Braverman and cousin Heather Stone have birthdays today.
Wow. Heather Capel.
Yeah, cousin Heather.
Happy birthday, Wendy and Janet and cousin Heather.
Are you going to sing?
Awesome.
Are you going to sing happy birthday for them?
That's a big shout out.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Tina. Free geeks. Happy birthday to you.
I knew Auntie Judy would sing. Okay. Judy's a singer.
That's good.
Are you in your new chair right now? Let me see.
Yep.
Well, that's the cover that I have for the animals.
Mama's got a brand new chair from Facebook Marketplace. Free.
Free. So it's not her Christmas present then.
Well, yeah, not really. All right. I got a couple questions from you from Geeks, guys.
Nope.
Marissa Mars asks, okay, Geeks, I have a resort question. Everyone's singing the praises of Coronado lately. It's got me reconsidering my fall 2021 trip. Currently, she's booked at Caribbean Beach, but she's thinking of switching to Coronado, maybe even splurging for the tower. I didn't understand that part because we've seen some deals at the tower.
Well, yeah, there are good deals, but it depends if they're out when you travel. That's
Okay.
the catch.
She says the big plus for Caribbean Beach is a Skyliner. Yeah, we know that. But the downside is the resort is huge. I don't think it's any bigger than Coronado. They're about the same as moderates. Coronado is really tempting me lately, but they only have bus transportation. Is it worth it to switch, even to lose the Skyliner? Auntie Judy.
I would say absolutely yes.
Ooh, how come you say yes?
I think the tower, if you stay in the tower at Caribbean Beach, or at Coronado Springs, sorry about that, they're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. And I've stayed at both, and I prefer the tower over Caribbean Beach. Yeah, the Skyliner is there, but it's quite a hike from most of the places. In fact, some of the buildings at Caribbean, you'd have to take the internal bus to even get over to the Skyliner. So that's not a plus. I had the scooter, so that made it easier, but it was quite a hike. We were real close to the food court building, but it was, I think the rooms at Coronado are much, much nicer.
And even bus rides from Coronado are pretty close.
Yeah,
you're going to Disney Springs, or you're going to Hollywood Studios or Epcot, right? Very fast.
Not bad. The buses were fine.
Good one, Mama. What do you think?
Well, to be honest with you, I think a lot of people have FOMO about Coronado. And you know what that is?
What is it?
The fear of missing out.
Yeah.
I really like the Caribbean Beach. I love the atmosphere. I like the size of the rooms. I like the Skyliner, that you're so close to Riviera and Pop Century and to the parks. I think everybody wants to get to Coronado because of the tower and stay in the tower. And you should maybe, do a couple of nights there if you want to check it out. But resort-wise, I mean, they're both beautiful resorts. It's if you love the Caribbean Beach and you want to try the Coronado, maybe do that. But comparable, I mean, yeah, I don't see. I like them both. I wouldn't put one above the other, to be honest with you.
It is a close call. Very close call.
We do stay in the preferred rooms at Caribbean, so we're closer to walking to things. The Coronado can be like that too. It's huge if you're staying in a standard room there as well. But I said, try the tower. If a special promo comes out and you can stay in the tower, go for it.
Yeah, if you can stay in the tower, I would do the tower over Caribbean Beach, hands down. The rooms are bigger. The shower is amazing in the Coronado Tower, because the Caribbean, you got to climb into a shub. It's a long way away, and it's got a nice atmosphere and all that, but I still prefer the tower. If I was staying in one of the regular rooms at Coronado, then I would stay at Caribbean Beach, because it is a giant resort.
Yeah. Like I said, I think that people want to check out the tower, and if there's a promo going, go and check it out. Yep. You should definitely stay there.
Nothing wrong with a split stay.
Right.
Two great ones. Yeah, that's a tough one.
We do it all the time, don't we?
Two great ones. All right.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Amber Springer, guys.
Hey, Amber.
Hi, Amber. How are you?
Amber is awesome. One of our very giving Super Geeks. She's got a question. She says, well, I've been thinking a lot about dining, since technically I could make my dining reservations next week for G3, which is our big Geek and Family reunion coming up in February. But the lower crowds and more restaurants opening up, would this be a good time to just wing it without reservations? Judy's shaking her head no.
I'm kind of 50-50 on that. You definitely want to, I mean, if you're like us, we like a nice meal once a day for a sit down. Yeah, that's a toughie. You can get by on a quick service plan. I mean, one of the issues that I'm finding is that there's not a lot of, if you don't really have a plan or a dining reservation, you're not going to have a lot of choice back at the resort. So you're going to have to eat either in the park or at Disney Springs, because a lot of the resorts are kind of just doing grab and go grab and go type of foods if they don't have a dining place open. So I kind of like to have a good meal at night. In my opinion, it's worth it to do that.
I was reading one of the geeks who was just down there, and I can't remember the name, said that when they went, they did not have a dining reservations made, and they basically were like eating grits back in the room because they'd get back to the resort, and there was such a long wait for.
I think that was Amy Rose.
Yeah, and they weren't happy with that.
Yeah, I think.
And they wanted to get a nice meal.
Yeah.
At the park or somewhere with a reservation, so they could go back to the resort because there were not a lot of food options back at the resort.
Exactly.
So I would say
don't count on the resorts, right? I would say get a good meal in the park somewhere.
Make a dining reservation.
And I'm going to add to this, Auntie Judy, because for G3, we have a lot of geeks that are going to be doing some dining reservations. Like we're going to be, Judy, when are we going to be at Topolino's?
We're going to Topolino's on Friday after Hollywood Studios. I'm doing more because you're leaving, but we're going to do a group of geeks want to do beer garden on Sunday at Epcot. I don't think they've really thought of anything for Saturday, but they've got several places that they're planning on making reservations. I think there's a group doing beaches and cream on Thursday night. The solo ladies, I think we're doing that.
So Samantha Kuhn's been coordinating a bunch of dining reservations for G3. So I would say what's really fun, and we had a lot of fun with this last time. Again, we kind of winged it a little bit, but look at who's eating where, because we got a little private Facebook group going on. And if you're interested, book a dining reservation at the same time that some of the other geeks are doing that. And that will be fun.
Yeah, Samantha said that Topolino's, I think it was Topolino's, can do a reservation as big as 8. The other issue, I mean, even though more dining places are opening up, realize the restaurants are still only serving at 50% capacity. So, you might think, well, I want to do Topolino's. That one has been booking up, and you have been unable to get reservations on the fly because it books up fast because there are not as many tables open.
Well, you know what? I'm going to lead that into the tips for the travel tiaras because Mom was concerned she didn't have a tip this week, but I think she's now got a fantastic tip, and it's got something to do with an opening of a dining reservation.
Ooh,
so
can't wait to hear.
Mama, what's your tip for the week?
Oh, yeah. Well, I saw today that the Crystal Palace opened today for lunch and dinner.
And that's one of your favorites.
It's going to be served family style, right? Family style.
Yeah.
And the menu looks pretty good. I'll give you some examples. You get to your table, they're going to start you off with a seasonal salad, home-style buttermilk and cheddar bacon biscuits.
Yum.
Entree choices range from prime rib of beef. They have a southern fried chicken you can choose from, a bone-in brown sugar glazed pork chop, blackfish, not blackfish.
Blackened catfish.
Blackened catfish and shrimp with grits. So you've got some selection there. And from what I understand, that they will let you, if you want more of the starter, you can request some of that. And if you want more of dessert, they will bring that out too. And they will also, if you want a little bit more of your entree, they will bring that out to you. Also, you cannot start with, the fried chicken, and then when she comes back, say, I want to try the prime rib. They won't let you do that. You have to reorder what you had. But other than that, I think it sounds good.
Judy, could you do 2 prime ribs?
Oh, no, probably not. Probably not, but I could do a good job on 1 prime rib. If it's a nice big one, yeah.
Well,
I'm thinking maybe this may have to go on my G3 menu list now.
We're big fans of Crystal Palace. It's in the park, the best park, Magic Kingdom, and they've always had great food in our opinion. So that is fantastic news, Mama. Auntie Judy, what do you got for a tip this week?
All right, mine's not as exciting.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me just add, there's no characters, okay?
Yes.
The characters will not be there.
What's the dessert?
But we knew that. Desserts it's a shared dessert platter, seasonal fritters with powdered sugar and bourbon caramel sauce, banana cream pie, and hummingbird cake. Ooh. And Italian strawberry shortcake, which is vanilla cake with whipped toppings, strawberries, and basil. That's unique, right?
Yeah.
That might be worth the trip in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a honey of a cupcake, which looks fabulous.
Nice.
It's like it's got like a mousse on the top, like a raspberry mousse, and then inside there was like a brown sugar sort of honey filling with a golden cake. They kind of theme it around Winnie the Pooh.
That's the Pooh.
Kind of stuff that Winnie the Pooh would like. So.
I was just thinking, that's the Pooh Bear. All right, Judy, you're up.
Yep.
All right. Mine is not as exciting as Crystal Palace, but I was thinking a lot of people wonder how they can go on a budget. I don't know if we've touched about this, but
good topic.
One of the things you need to do that I've done in the past, go to BJ's, go to Target, maybe Costco, and buy Disney gift cards. You can buy a $100 gift card for $95. Sometimes, even on Amazon, you can get a good deal. They'll give you even better than that kind of a deal. And you can use those gift cards for everything. We went down one year, especially now that there's no dining plan. Pay for all your dining with gift cards. They will take the gift card for the dining, for the tip. When we were on the dining plan, we were putting the tip on the gift card. You can pay for your room. You can pay for your tickets. You can use them in the stores. You can use it as cash. So that if you want to go on a budget, buy your gift cards. You can start buying them when you first book your reservation, and every month buy a couple of gift cards at a discount. And then when you go to Disney, your trip's all paid for.
That's awesome, Judy. And if you want to get me a Christmas present, you can send one of those to me.
Yeah.
I love a $95.
Hey, every $2 adds up. There you go.
Awesome. Traveling Tiaras. Thank you for your tips this week.
You're welcome for our tips this week.
Oh, you're welcome. And before we go, I want to give a shout out to Kevin Curtis Allen.
Oh, hi, Kevin Curtis Allen.
What about Rob Madeary?
Well, hi, Rob Madeary. But Kevin was complaining that we never give him a shout out on the show. So
we never talk about him. So there you go, Kevin.
We love you over there, Kevin.
Personal shout out.
We love Kevin. I hope
love you and we miss you.
I hope he gets a shot before he comes over, though.
But Travis told me that he's starting on January 1st. He's starting to row over so that he hopefully will get there in time to pick you up and row you back.
Yes. And Auntie Judy, we started a Zoom call this week. You wanted to do this weekly. How do we do this week? Should we do it again this coming week?
I think we should. I think I like the idea that you had a little topic that we could talk about. You know, if maybe the geeks who come can come up with interesting little things that we could share. Doesn't even have to all be Disney related. It could be anything.
Well, we're going to review. I'm going to try to get Travis on this week, and we're going to review his trip.
Yeah, he's had a good time down there. He's on his way home. I saw
that's right
a picture of the Tragical Express that he had gotten.
Boo-hoo.
He met Tony Ann. He met a bunch of people.
And he went
Austin family, right?
He went on the Navi River ride.
Yes, he did.
For the first time.
And the other thing is that I know we had talked about for G3 that on Thursday, everybody was going to go to the Magic Kingdom. Well, there's been a mutiny.
Yeah, we're going to Animal Kingdom.
A lot of people are going to Animal Kingdom.
Thursday.
I've changed mine. Deidre's changed hers. Travis is going.
Did I change mine yet?
I don't know. I can't change yours. You have to change your own.
Mama, change mine to Animal Kingdom Thursday, February 18, okay?
Yeah. So we're going to do a big meetup at the Nomad.
But I'm flying in that. What time are you going to do Nomad Lounge? I'm flying in that day.
In the late afternoon. I think they were talking like 3 or 4.
That's perfect.
You'll be there.
I'll be there in time for Nomad Lounge.
By noon.
It would be in the afternoon.
I would totally go there just for Nomad Lounge.
Yeah, exactly.
Love it. Thanks, guys.
Fingers crossed Southwest doesn't change your flight again, Kurt. They've already changed it once.
Curtis, you could stop at Flame Tree Barbecue and have a little snack.
It's all going to be good. I gotta
be good.
I gotta get my Animal Kingdom in. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Talk to you later, geeks.
Talk to you later.
Great job, Mom and Auntie Judy. And let's get into this week's featured trip report. It is with a very good friend of ours, Wendy Fox. Thanks for the intro there, Wendy. That just happened to be about a year ago. A little early for Christmas, maybe? I don't know. I see a lot of things going on for Christmas. But Wendy contributes so much to our podcast, our private Facebook group. She does meetups. She does planning for us. We're getting ready for the Grand Geek and Gathering. We had a Zoom meeting. We're going to try to do a Zoom meeting every week. I'll tell you a little bit about that after this trip report. I was so excited. She brought on a friend of hers, Noreen. I think Noreen found out how cool it is, first of all, to just go two solo ladies going down to Disney World who love going to Disney World. You know, those people that you have in your life, you could be someone really close to you, but they're just not quite as into it as you are. Well, these two are. They had such a great time. You're going to hear about beaches and cream. They stayed at the beach club. They also stayed at Kidani in the Animal Kingdom. So 2 great deluxe resorts. They did the COVID test while they were there, so hear about that. Lots of food we're going to talk about. Morimoto's Lunch, Wine Bar George, Food and Wine Festival, ABC Commissary, Topolino, Brown Derby. They do. I think Wendy was trying to beat my record. I got to look it up. It's definitely in the 66, 70 kind of range for one trip of mine back in G3 in October last year. She met up like 8 geeks, I think. They do the Christmas tree stroll. Oh, they do Olga's. They met up with a couple of other geeks, Bridget and Jeremy Ardoin, who are coming on the podcast soon. You'll hear them. Well, I don't know if it's soon. I recorded with their trip report too. So hear their perspective on the Geek Meet. They had drinks at the Wave. They have a great story from there. And the 3 Bridges Geek Meetup with Glenn Kessler and Jeff McCartney, Carl Casavecchia. So yeah, it was an awesome trip. And I'll tell you, the biggest thing I'm really grateful for in my podcast are the friends we've made and just how many geeks enjoy each other, whether we're on Zoom virtually or we're on the podcast. We meet up in the parks. We have other in-person meetups. It's so much fun to enjoy Disney World with friends who get it. Well, Wendy and now Noreen, she gets it too. And you'll love hearing about their solo ladies trip to Disney World. Well, I've been having a lot of fun the past week. It seems we've got a lot of great geeks down in the parks. I'm going to have to record a lot of trip reports. I'm already starting to book them. They're getting home right now, and I'm like right out there after these guys because I want to hear their trips, especially this time when they're coming back from this COVID situation. But I got some of my most favorite super geeks that have been down in the parks, and I got a couple with us tonight. One who's on the podcast many times, and she's a great friend of us and in the podcast. And she brought a friend. You know how you are a super geek and you just talk Disney World all the time. You just suck your friends into that same thing. I think Wendy's friend here, Noreen, is one of those. So please give a warm geek and family welcome to Wendy Fox and Noreen VanDoren. Almost forgot to wake up the crowd there, guys. How you doing?
Hey, geeks. Hey, geeks.
Hey. Hi, Wendy and Noreen. Great to see you and glad you're back. I'm getting jealous watching all you guys. And Wendy, are you after my record of meeting geeks in the parks?
I think your record's safe. It was like, how many at G3? Like 50 some odd?
Oh, no. At G3, it was more like 60 or 70. I don't know. Something like that. Because there was 60 in the picture alone.
Right.
Not to mention, I should have that memorized. Yeah. No, but when I was there in February, I was really surprised. You know, it's pretty cool that our podcast is at a size where there seems to be someone in the parks all the time. It's great for content, but it's great that when I'm down there, I see. But yeah, I was starting to get a little jealous. You had some super, super geek meets, and I love seeing those pictures. I'm a little little miff, though, at you and Glenn Kessler, though, because Mom told me a video was coming from Three Bridges Cafe, which is a place that I've heard about it on the podcast from guests coming on, and I was there in Cornell, stayed there, but didn't go there. And then I'm like, oh, this would be so cool. Be able to see my geeks. There's a great crowd there. We'll talk about who was there. And then nothing came. That I stayed up, I go to bed early, and I was like 9 o'clock, 9:30. I'm like, oh, this isn't happening. What happened?
Didn't even meet until almost 9:30. We had said 9 o'clock, but I think every single one of us was late getting there.
Yeah, things don't actually always work out as you kind of plan them when you're in Disney World.
Right, but it was one of those days where we rope dropped Animal Kingdom, and it opened at 7, and we were in the parking lot at 6:30 a.m. And then we were at the Geek Meet until 11:30, from 9:30 to 11:30. So it's one of those days.
Wendy, that's how we roll.
27,000 steps that day.
Oh, that's a good number.
Yeah.
That is a job well done for sure. I know I've hit that 23, 24, and I thought that was pretty good. So,
yeah.
Well, guys, I thought, we usually use some fun facts for my guests as an intro, and I was a little lazy tonight, not getting them ahead of time. So, because yesterday, we were doing we call it a planning meeting for the G3. It's more of a fun get together and chat and get to know each other. We had 16 people on last night. Wendy was one of them.
That was fun.
There are 14 others besides Wendy and I. But I said, Wendy, we got to do our trivia portion. Yeah, let's do it tomorrow. So here we are. So, Noreen, how did you get mixed up with Wendy? And are you now a Super Geek too?
I've been friends with Wendy for a very long time and listened to her just talk about everything, getting her Disney vacation points and all of her trips. And I've always loved Disney, but my husband's not a real big fan.
Okay.
So we decided to just do a girls' trip. It was supposed to be in April, then it was supposed to be in October, and finally we got to go in November.
All right, excellent. So you got a couple of fun facts we were just talking about. They were really good ones. So tell everybody a couple of your fun Disney World facts.
I hadn't been to Disney in 4 years. I had never obviously been on Rise of the Resistance before. Yeah. So my very first try of trying to get a boarding group for Wendy and I got us boarding group number 2.
Awesome.
Pretty exciting.
Show the old expert how to do it, huh?
That's right.
Were you both trying?
Wendy tried the first day.
Yes.
And
I failed miserably, in which I posted a picture of us at the beach club pool saying we're drowning our sorrows because we don't have a boarding pass today.
Wendy, it's really embarrassing when you're the expert and you're showing friends around or family. Yes. I had this happen to me. One embarrassing moment I had. I got a podcast. All this stuff about being an expert. Me and Mom, and we got in line. It looked like one of those lines on the railroad in Magic Kingdom. It said like 20 minutes. I said, okay, if it's under 30 minutes, I'm using my expert talk. We're going to get on this and it's going to be great. Well, wouldn't you know, it like broke down. It was like an hour in line. I felt so embarrassed. I am no expert. We're waiting in lines. We're not supposed to be doing that, but it happens. So what was your other?
My other fun fact is, I've been to Disney 4 times before this. And all 4 times I've tried to go on test track and have been unsuccessful. So myself and my family, we just thought it was a building and the rest of it was a figment of our imagination because it always broke down or it was pouring out. So we couldn't do it. And with Wendy's help, I actually had a pixie dust moment where it started to rain again when we were in line. So she talked to the cast member and explained that I thought that this was a fake ride. So
they put a building up, they talked all about it, but they never really finished the guts of it, right?
Right. So he let us cut the line and brought us right up to the front and had us get on the very next car.
Oh, that's a nice pixie dust moment.
We skipped about 20 minutes.
Oh, wow. So it was a long line. Right. So how was the ride?
Oh my gosh, it's so amazing.
Oh, I'm sorry you missed it 4 times.
It's so fast. I loved it.
That one is notorious for breaking down. You were saying that sometimes rain, they'll stop it though, right? Because it goes outside.
Well, we were also there. There was a hurricane the week we were there.
Oh, nice.
It was very rainy. So test track was on and off all day.
Yes.
So it was like the second time we had gotten in line for it that day. And the first time they're like, it's, we were maybe halfway through the line. They're like, it's closing. So we left.
Yeah. Mama said to me, I said, hey, Wendy's going down today. Or she said that to me. And she goes, but, they're going to have rain all week. There's this hurricane coming.
We did, but we persevered.
It was gloom and doom. Did it rain just a couple first days?
The first 5.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Was it like pouring rain the whole time?
Sometimes.
No.
Our Magic Kingdom day, it was pouring. We had on raincoats and ponchos
over the raincoats
and
umbrellas
for the first 4 hours.
Oh, Florida downpours. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, Wendy, do you have a fun fact? Remind us if it's one that we've used before. I'm not sure. What do you got?
So I have one from long ago that when I used to go with my family and my kids, we used to love hunting down the characters. And I remember very distinctly that the 7 dwarfs got off of a bus behind Mickey's Toontown when that was there. And I ran down all 7 dwarfs so my kids can have their picture with all of them.
Oh, that is super cool. Because I think maybe special events is the only time I've heard of them being maybe a Halloween party or something like that. But
back then there was no schedule. So obviously Disney had a schedule, but you didn't know where anyone was going to be. They just popped up. And so that was like the coolest thing.
Those are super cool characters, right?
Yes. And then my second fun fact, last January, I saw a giraffe being born on the savannah at Animal Kingdom.
Nice.
So they closed the safari ride, but our Wild African Trek group was still out there, and we got to see a giraffe being born. It was super cool.
It was actually being born while you were going by.
Actually being born. I took a gazillion pictures of it. In fact, when we were on the safari ride, I'm like, that's where we were. That's where the giraffe was born. I was showing Noreen.
Well, didn't your car stop or your thing stop?
The safari ride totally stopped, but our tour was out on that little area that I showed you, the gazebo. So our group was on the gazebo, and the giraffe had given birth not that far from there, so we were able to see.
That is amazing. And just before I got on here, I was checking the Facebook group like I do. I saw Glenn Kessler posted. I love this too. They take such great care of those animals, and they were doing a surgery. You can see him at Rafiki's Planet Watch.
Yeah.
I've been fortunate to catch 2 or 3 of them.
The surgeries?
Yeah. This was a little deer-like animal having, I thought he said something like something on his eye that they were doing surgery on, but they talk you all through it. They have people with a microphone. Of course, there's glass there.
Yeah.
But you can watch most of them. I was there. They were doing a hysterectomy on a guinea pig when I was there last time.
Well, they said you can do it every morning except Wednesday morning or weekday morning.
Every weekday mornings except Wednesdays, but you should be the first train out to that conservation station if you want to see the surgeries. They do them early.
They do. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, I saw a deer who had a broken leg. I'm saying deer. He's one of those little deer-like looking animals.
Like a poppy or something.
Yeah, right. And then there was like a big cat or something I think I saw one time too. So very fascinating. I'm a big animal fan. So
do you watch that Animal Kingdom show on Disney Plus?
I have heard about it, but I haven't seen it yet. No.
Oh my goodness, Curtis, you've got to watch that. That is so good.
That's great. Of course,
you would love that.
I've been loving The Mandalorian. I can tell you that.
Yes.
Fixated with that. But great. All right. Good fun facts. You guys, did you have a good trip?
Yes. We had an amazing trip. Yes.
You did. Was it different, Noreen, than going with your family? Going with just 2 solo ladies?
Yes. Yes. Wendy is much more amenable to changing things up than my family.
Yeah, right.
Or was. I have 2 daughters, and the last time we were there, I think they were 17 and 19, and they could be a little difficult.
Is that because they're 17 or?
Yes. Just because of the age. And one of them, really doesn't want to do the long days like Wendy and I did. I mean, we did rope drop. I have one daughter who will do the rope drop with me, but my husband and my other daughter will not. And, we were there till the end every day too. So and we saw some amazing light shows at the end.
We did.
Well, you've fallen into a group that was willing to do, I spent my longest day with Wendy that I ever had in Disney World.
That is true.
I don't know. You weren't there in the beginning. When they were doing Rise of the Resistance real early in the morning, you had to get, that wasn't right. It wasn't even Rise at that time. That was,
no, just the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, because that was last October. That was the Millennium Falcon. We got into I don't know, it was like 5 a.m., some ungodly hour. And then Wendy and I were on a little boat cruise. This was part of G3. This was the Sunday. This was the big Sunday, wasn't it? It was the
the meetup on Sunday.
The big meetup. Oh, we met up for dinner too with Glenn.
Met up for dinner with Glenn Kessler and Jeff Kessler. No, with Glenn and Deirdre Watts.
Then we took the most frightful Uber I've ever taken. Rushing back over to Epcot to catch. Matter of fact, it was raining. We weren't sure we were going to get on we were going to get on the boat, which I was really excited to do. We had like 10 people.
It was a fireworks cruise.
To see the Epcot fireworks. And then Wendy says, let's go close the park over at Hollywood Studios. They're going to be doing, it was the Star Wars, I think.
I'm like, there's fireworks in another half hour.
We can still stuff in one more half hour. I'm thinking, I wonder if I'll still be standing. I mean, this is like, I've been going hard for 4 days by this point. And so that was the longest day of my Disney. So Noreen, I have an idea what she's like. It's good though. Yeah, it's definitely, if you get a chance to go with a friend.
Well, if you go with Wendy, she's, she knows all the ins and outs of parks and what time to be places, how soon to go before the actual public knows to go.
She's one of our official Geek and Family planners.
Yes.
She knows what she's doing.
I do the planning.
Well, let's talk about, so you got in there, was Monday your first day?
Well, we arrived on Saturday night, Saturday the 7th.
Right.
We got in really late. We were able to, we were staying at Beach Club for 4 nights, and we stayed at Animal Kingdom Kidani for 3 nights. So we just got in time to squeak in Beaches and Cream for dinner on Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Okay, because your notes are starting on Monday.
Well, we didn't go.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I just didn't make them a bigger font.
Yeah.
I just didn't make them a bigger font.
I'm like, I
Okay, I'm caught up with you. I'm with you now. All right. Yeah, Beaches and Cream. Good start. Had you ever been there, Noreen?
I had not been there, but I had told Wendy growing up, we always had grilled cheese sandwiches and tomato soup for family birthday parties growing up. So that's what we ordered, because I understand that that's a Geek specialty as well.
Delicious.
And that tomato soup is so amazing. Rich.
Nobody believes that tomato soup can be amazing.
No, it was really good.
This is like the most common meal that you could possibly have, guys. Why does everyone rave about this?
Oh, it's so tomatoey. It's really good.
It's really good.
There's like a real homey atmosphere there too. It's like, isn't it? It's just got a real cool vibe, I think.
And the tables are really far apart, so even though we were indoors, we didn't worry.
Yeah.
We felt really comfortable, I thought.
I think the expansion, they didn't expand it a lot, but it's still got the vibe. And
well, we were really lucky because we didn't even have a reservation. And I was like, let's just try. So I walked up to the podium and I go to Noreen, this is really a hard one to get, but we'll just try. And we're like, do you have room for 2? And it was almost 9 o'clock. It was getting to be later by the time we got in.
All right.
She's like, well, if you'll sit up at the counter. We're like, yeah. I mean, we had no plans for dinner. So that was one thing, that the food on this trip, it was a little dicey because not as many food options were available.
Okay. Yep.
So that was great that we were able to do that Saturday night.
And where did you stay that night?
Beach Club.
Oh, you're at the Beach Club. Good deal.
Yeah.
Now, Wendy, you've stayed there before, haven't you?
I have.
Yeah. I know at G3 you stayed at the Boardwalk.
Yeah.
Well, one of my famous questions is, which do you like better, Beach Club or the Boardwalk?
Well, I don't like the Boardwalk pool. I don't like the whole clown thing. And the pool was under renovation. So when we were going back and forth and we were changing things around, I'm like, we should stay at the Beach Club because of the pool situation.
The pool at the Beach Club was phenomenal.
Right.
It was.
Well, it is the best one on property, guys.
Was.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what everyone says. Yeah. So what'd you think, Noreen, of the beach club?
I loved the beach club. The only issue I had with it is it took about 5 minutes to get actual hot water in the shower, in the sink. I mean, it's literally you had to run the water for 5 minutes before we got any hot water.
Interesting.
We're on the 3rd floor, so maybe it's because it's the 3rd floor.
It's funny. We were just talking about something. I don't know, what was that? Something that was on television. I said, the first time I stayed at DVC at the Bay Lake Tower, we had no hot water in the shower. My very first day, I went, well, this is a little disappointing. The TV didn't work. So the sink was clogged and there was no hot water.
Oh, my. Okay.
Wow.
But they fixed it straight away. So.
Oh.
But other than that, I mean, it was great.
Yeah.
The location obviously is perfect to be able to walk to Hollywood Studios and Epcot. So that was wonderful.
Where had you stayed in the past, Noreen?
I had stayed at the Dolphin, and I had stayed at Coronado and Wilderness Lodge.
Oh, those are great resorts. Great. So how does the beach club compare?
Well, you can't beat the pool area.
If you're a pool,
it's just it's just a freer feeling. It's just summery.
I love the boardwalk area, so I'm a big fan. Me too. Of that one. All right, so that kind of you got in. You had a two bedroom.
We did. So what happened was we were supposed to go with our husbands. So the trip was supposed to be the 4 of us. The April trip was supposed to be Noreen and I. And then when that got canceled and we rescheduled, I said, okay, well, what about if we go as couples? So I scheduled this 2-bedroom, and I've changed this reservation. I can't tell you how many times.
Yeah.
Like where we were going, where we were staying, whatever. But what order? But I've always kept the 2-bedroom. And we really didn't decide we were definitely going to go until a couple of days before we left because of the whole COVID situation.
Okay.
Like, I literally didn't pack until the morning we left because I just wasn't sure. And my husband and her husband couldn't go because of work commitments. We just kept saying, should we go? Should we not go? We just decided to go. And rather than call and try to get a 1-bedroom, I said, you know what? If God forbid one of us comes down with the virus, we should really have a 2-bedroom so we can keep separate.
All right.
So I didn't change them. I just kept them the way it is. I wouldn't have normally booked it that way, but that's what we had, so I didn't change it.
So did you make the right decision to go?
Yes.
All right. Let's get into Sunday. What were you doing Sunday?
Finding out where we could get tested before we could come back to New York.
Oh.
Noreen, I have an annual pass, but Noreen has a 5-day park hopper passes.
Yeah.
So because everyone was talking about how crowded or more crowded the parks were on the weekends, I said, let's do our parks Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then we'll fly back out Saturday.
Yeah.
So Sunday we had the day free, and we were going to go to Disney Springs, which we did. But before that, I said, let's find out where the COVID place is, and let's kind of figure this out, because for New York State, you must have a COVID test within 72 hours of coming back into the state. So we had to get tested in Florida. So we drove over there, and you want to tell them about what happened?
So we went over to where it's located, which is
3010 Main Gate Lane.
Okay.
Where it is. And so we drove over there. We found out where it was. We looked at the information sheet, found out their hours. They're open 7 days a week, 8 to 5. We wanted to make sure visitors, and it wasn't just for cast members. And then Wendy wanted to go to Animal Kingdom and try to figure out, what we were doing when we transferred hotels. So we put that in the GPS, and it had us take a left out of the area where the test was and took us on this big circle on a Route 4. It took us like 4 miles out of our way. And as we're coming back, just before you get to Animal Kingdom, is this road called Sherbeth, which was the road we had turned left on to leave the testing. If we had turned right, we were 1.5 miles away from the entrance to Animal Kingdom. But it's a back road, and at Disney, they don't want you going on any of those back roads. So they have the GPS set up to take us all the way around. It was crazy.
Oh my gosh.
So we got the COVID test information, which I did want to say it is free. You do not have to, they did ask your insurance information, but you did not have to pay any copay. You didn't need your insurance card. Everything is done on an app. So you go there, you scan a QR code, you fill out your form, you wait in your line, and then you're called to do the COVID test. which we went back on Friday and we did. And then you get the results in 15 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So we just I wanted to find out how we could do that because it was kind of on my mind that we wanted to make sure that it was going to be a rapid test and not we were going to go Saturday morning and then find out we didn't go back to New York.
It's tough if you're in the parks. So this was a good day to do it. Well,
we did that.
How was Disney Springs?
Disney Springs is not as crowded as I would have expected it to be because I've heard all these people talk about the weekends being very crowded. What did you think?
Yeah, I didn't think it was that crowded, but there was a very, very long line for, what was it, the Lego store?
The Disney store.
The Disney store.
To get into that big Disney store.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, I think I posted a picture.
Yep.
How long did we wait? Maybe 15 minutes?
Maybe closer to 20, I think.
Yeah, to get into the store. And then...
Because they're limiting. I mean, every store, they have to limit how many people can be in that store.
Right. Yeah. Sure. But you got some great places that I love going to. Well, I've never done Morimoto's. Well, how was lunch at Morimoto's?
We did that for lunch.
We did that for lunch, although we did order shumai, which we didn't quite understand. We thought shumai was just basic shrimp shumai, these little tiny cute little white things with a little piece of shrimp.
Every time I've ordered them, I've gotten shrimp, so I ordered shumai, and then it was pork, and it was a little heavier than I expected.
I would have liked that, though. That's for me.
We had sushi.
Right. And then later we went to the boathouse and had a drink, which was really neat. My drink was called Duck Raz.
All right.
And pretty much every drink that I had other than wine had peach schnapps in it. This one had peach schnapps in it.
And it had a little duck.
And it had a little duck on top of the drink.
A little rubber ducky in your drink.
So we stopped off there and watched the Ampy cars going in and out of the lake.
In the rain?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
People were doing that. That was crazy. It wasn't even a nice day out, and they were still going out in their little convertibles. I didn't quite understand that.
Were you undercover at the boathouse?
We were. We sat outside the bar, but there was a cover.
Yeah. I loved it. That's one of my favorite places at Disney Springs. Actually, that whole area you're in there.
Yeah.
Well, you went to Wine Bar George for dinner.
We did. And we met George.
Oh, you met George. Yes.
Yep.
You had a picture in our group, I believe.
Yeah, so we walked in, and all of a sudden I see him, and I go to Noreen, that's George!
How did you know?
So we went over.
How did you know George?
I recognized him, and he had a name tag on that said George. So we got our picture with him.
He's either the George or a fake George.
He was the George.
He was the George, yes.
Was he fun?
Yeah, he was very. I said, can we have a picture? He's like, oh, yeah, come on over. So and I was talking to him a little bit about the restaurant and how much I liked it. And he liked hearing that. What's
his history? Why does he have I think that was kind of famous when it was, I remember being talked about going in there.
Yes. So he has worked at other restaurants. He was a sommelier for some of the restaurants in New York City that I actually have gone to before.
Right.
So that's where I knew the name is because my husband used to work in New York City. We lived in Connecticut, and we used to go into the city and go to those restaurants. So I knew his name from those restaurants in New York.
All right. So he is famous. And
he is famous.
You had a connection. And how's the food there?
We had the cheese board.
Yep.
We had started with that. And that was very good.
Yep.
Of course.
Yes. And then we had wine. Surprisingly.
Cheese and wine. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. And then we actually both got the grilled romaine, which I've had before, which is very good. We didn't really get a whole meal. Noreen and I were kind of snacking a lot and really pacing ourselves as far as what we were eating at Disney. And that was good. It was a nice light meal. It was early. It was like a 5 o'clock meal.
Right.
Well,
and we had already had a drink earlier, and we had the sushi. So, and the other thing we did at Disney Springs was the Christmas tree stroll.
Oh, cool. Where are those?
So you get it's sponsored by one of the healthcare agencies down there, and you get a placemat size map, and you have to go to each of the Christmas trees, and then you have to take the sticker that they provide you and match it to the location that's on there. And we picked it up at the PhotoPass booth area, and we dropped it off at the Hard Rock Cafe.
Right.
There was one error on the Christmas tree. There was a sticker that didn't match the tree. So when we went to hand it in, we would go, we're handing it in for our prize, but this sticker didn't match. And she's like, I know. We're getting new ones printed tomorrow. So
that is unacceptable, guys. And who was the guy who stole the Christmas tree? Which character?
Who stole the Christmas tree?
Yeah.
They just put the wrong sticker on when they printed it.
The sticker was blue from Jungle Book.
All right, so he stole the Christmas tree then.
Yes.
Baloo is my guy. I am ashamed of him. I didn't know he would be. I didn't know he had this in him. I'm not pleased with him. Next time I see him.
So when you're finished, you get a button that says you did the Christmas tree stroll, and then you also get, was it 10% off?
10% off
at the gift store there.
Stores, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hard Rock Cafe.
I love the Hard Rock. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Good fun. How are the trees?
House of Blues, right? Yeah.
House of Blues.
They were, each of them was probably, 6 feet tall? They weren't really huge. They also had very large ones, but these were about 6 feet tall, and each one was decorated.
Right, in a different theme, whatever the movie or show was.
Yeah, people love that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were very pretty.
Yes.
Well, this is great. It's one thing we talk about, Noreen, a lot is this way you're eating, going into the lounges and just snacking around. They have some great lounges and great snacks. And
oh yeah, we hit the lounges. Trust me.
It's just something you can really do when you're just the two of you, right?
Yes.
A lot easier.
Yeah, it's not something I've done with my family. In the past, it was always, let's get into a park, let's go on the rides, just eat what we absolutely have to eat, do the rides, and then sleep and do it all over again, instead of really experiencing a lot that Disney has to offer that I've learned with Wendy.
Yeah, I had this realization when we went down with my third time down with my wife's sister's family, and she goes, we're going to go to this restaurant at the resort. And I'm like, oh, I had no idea they had restaurants at the resorts. I hadn't been to the deluxe, now they're some of the best restaurants on property.
Yeah, right.
No,
I had no idea.
We get that question. What do you do as adults at Disney World? So that is one thing. Quit at 3:00 the parks. Hit a lounge. All right, Monday. What are we doing on Monday?
So that was our Epcot day.
Yep.
Food and wine, I bet.
We did food and wine. So it was pretty rainy. That was the only day that we had to go back to our hotel and get changed. We had to put our raincoats in the dryer and change our clothes because we kind of got soaked that day.
When your shoes and your underwear get wet, that's a rainy day.
When it's raining and you forget that your hood is back there and then you pull your hood up.
Oh, no.
A lot more of you gets wet.
And it goes down your back? Oh,
yeah.
Gosh, I hate that.
Yep. So we did hit a lot of the food. We, of course, had to go to Canada to try the filet. And Noreen's a huge filet fan.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
That was the best thing we had there. That filet in Canada was just outstanding.
Noreen, Disney has some great filet. I get them all the time too. But when people on the podcast told me about that one in Canada, I was like, okay. And I think it was Glenn Kessler and Jeff Kessler. Jeff claims that one.
Oh, that was that was the best thing we ate all day.
Really? Is it big or what?
No, I don't know. Maybe it's 3 ounces, maybe.
All right.
It's actually probably a serving size, real serving size, like the size of a deck of cards. But we always, obviously.
But for food and wine, I think it's a good size, right?
Yeah, it was really good.
Yep.
How are the portions at Food and Wine? Are they decent?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I think that was good. We went to get the cheese bread. I told Noreen, I never had the Brazilian cheese bread last year. I got to get the cheese bread this year.
Why? Because we talk about it all the time?
Yes. And we each got our own. She's like, do you want to share that? I go, no. So we each got, I think there were like 2 small balls, but it was, I have to say, I had a big buildup of it and it was good, but it wasn't the outstanding, dish that the filet was.
Well, plus we were eating it in the pouring rain.
Yeah.
So there was no, we weren't under any shelter. We were trying to be underneath a tree.
No, I think the last person talking about the cheese bread said the same thing. You guys hyped it up so much. I mean, it was good, but it was just cheese and bread.
Yeah. The filet was worth the hype. The cheese bread, it was good. It was good, but it wasn't filet level.
Well, Wendy, you got to understand.
Later, we wished we had it.
Correct.
I never heard of it before. I probably should have. Everyone goes, oh, you don't know Brazilian cheese bread? And I had a Brazilian person on. She says, yeah, cheese bread. I used to have it all the time as a kid and all of a sudden I'm like, I don't know anything about this. No one tells me these things. I love cheese and I love bread. I didn't know they put them together. That's awesome.
So the first thing we did when we got there is we decided that we were going to go. We went to the festival booth. It is between Canada and it's like kind of set back. And I've actually never noticed it before.
Yeah, everybody's raving about that spot.
Yes. So we walked in and they had champagne tasting. And Noreen and I are big champagne drinkers. And we were trying to decide whether it was worth $21 to have a glass of this champagne. And we talked each other into it by saying it was announced in the news this morning that there was a vaccine for the coronavirus. So we thought we had to get the champagne to then celebrate and toast the fact that that came about. So,
boy, Wendy, you can talk yourself into just about anything Disney-wise, can't you?
I know. Yes. So that's why her geeking training did not go to Mexico at 11 o'clock because I got sidetracked with the champagne tasting in the festival booth.
Well, that's a good excuse.
Yes.
It is the festival, after all.
And the person who was there, the woman who was the hat lady at Rose and Crown, who does all the singing, actually on stage playing the piano and singing. It was so wonderful.
She's so good.
Really? How come? I love the live entertainment and music. And I know she, like you said, doesn't she play normally in the Rose and Crown? I mean, not now because of...
I guess not now. It's probably too small, but that festival booth was giant. And there was maybe, 10 people in the whole giant building because it was early. Because
I've seen it like in the program, when you walk in, you grab your pamphlet and stuff. And that's one act.
There's no pamphlets.
No, not this time. But I mean, normally, I would always see her name there.
Right.
But I love the UK pavilion, Kevin.
She's so good. And years ago, my husband and I happened to be there for our anniversary one year. I mean, this is probably like 10 years ago, maybe. And she came and talked to us during one of the breaks. And then afterwards, she went up and she sang. She made a whole song about us.
Oh, that's cool.
She used all those facts and she, just off the top of her head. And I mentioned that to her. I said, and I told her that. She goes, oh, that was so great. So it was a long time ago, but, I remember that. And she goes, well, how long have you been married now? And I go, 36 years. She goes, well, congratulations. So she's just so upbeat. And then she was singing these little princess songs because there's a little girl there. She was wonderful.
She's great.
What's kind of her act? Is it comedy or just
she's just singing
fun
and
singing,
providing entertainment.
Like sing-along songs?
Yes.
Yep.
She's just so good. And she makes things up off the top of her head, too.
Love it.
Yeah, she's really good.
I can't believe I've never seen her. That's good. No, that's a great spot.
We went and just saw the Canada movie. We were trying to do things inside.
We did.
Did you do the Beauty and the Beast sing-along in France?
We did. The Beauty and the Beast sing-along. Yeah, that was good.
We ended up doing Frozen and your Mexican ride.
Yeah, I'm like, we have to do the Mexican boat ride. Noreen did have her margarita, just not till later in the day.
Well, was it a frozen lime margarita?
I didn't know I was supposed to get the Frozen. I'm so sorry.
It was regular margarita.
That's Wendy's fault. I will talk to her later about that.
It is my fault. And I thought I would try the sangria since I never had it there. So I had 2 or 3 sips maybe, and I tossed it. It was awful.
Really?
It was awful. Yeah.
See?
Do not get the sangria in the next
People listen to me. Frozen lime margaritas. That's don't even none of these tomato margaritas, Glenn Kessler.
Or avocado ones.
Right. I posted that. I want to try that. I love tomatoes.
I don't know. I just don't get it with a margarita, honestly. He said it was good, but no, I do. And then he put it up against my avocado margarita. That's my second favorite one there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a few words with him too when I'm speaking with him next week. Oh my God, he was fun.
We had a little drink there. We had some nachos, and then we did the boat ride, and then we did Frozen, and we kept popping into like little shops, and then it's getting a bit later, and maybe around 8:30, 9 o'clock, we had the shrimp skewers.
The shrimp skewers, but they were not very good. They were in the Africa food,
right,
or the Africa hut, whatever. But we think it's because it was like
they were getting ready to close, and it was later, and I think maybe they've been sitting around for a while.
But you had 2 pixie dust moments in a row, 2 days in a row. One with Wine Bar George and one with Test Track Pixie Dust.
Yep.
Yes, we did. Yep. It was
few drinks. Sounds like it's going good so far.
Yeah, and so then it was probably 9 o'clock when we were getting ready. So we were there from open to close. But, we just had a little gelato on the way out.
Very, very nice.
Yeah. And then we were getting ready for the next day.
And you were
The
at
next
Beach Club,
day
so
was
you just
Hollywood
walked home.
Studios.
You just walked home from.
We just walked
we
home.
walked home.
Yeah,
How cool is that?
it was awesome.
I just love that walk. I talk about the walks and some of the famous ones. You had a couple of my favorites in where you're staying because did you walk or how did you get over to Hollywood Studios next?
You
morning?
walked.
You did walk.
We walked over, but we always took the
Skyliner
Skyliner to come back because it wasn't. We went before it opened in the morning.
Oh, gotcha.
So if anyone's going to Hollywood Studios, if you walk in, you can get in and get in line right in the front. But on Tuesday, Noreen and I were the first people to get our temperature taken and to walk in.
Okay.
So that day we were on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad. We were train 1, seats 1 and 2 because we were right in the front. And the Skyliner doesn't open up till 8:30, but we were in line well before that. So for anyone staying off property, if you took an Uber to either Boardwalk or Beach Club, probably Boardwalk, and then walked over, it would be you'd get there much faster than if you took an Uber right to Hollywood Studios because they held the cars until like 9 o'clock. It was a 10 o'clock opening.
Wow.
And Skyliner didn't start till 8:30, so we really had an advantage by walking over for sure.
Wow,
And
great.
We actually dropped at 9:10.
Yes.
That morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Mickey and Minnie could be a tough one to get on, right? And you were train 1, seats 1 and 2. You were first in line.
We were there.
And by the time we got out, it was already up to 50-minute wait.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Noreen's going, I brought the right friend to this Disney World trip.
That was a great ride. I really enjoyed it. I think it's a really good addition. I think you're going to like it, Curtis, when you go for G3. It was a very good ride.
Well, I hope Ratatouille's open too. That'd be 2 good rides right next to each other.
You know, when we took the Skyliner back, you could, and you're going back to the Epcot stop, you can see a lot of the Ratatouille. Looks like it's pretty much there.
Yeah,
I think they're saying. Okay. Yeah, because it looked like not done for a long time back there when you're taking the Skyliner.
Yeah.
Now, Noreen, was this the day that you embarrassed her with your pulling the...
No,
this is Tuesday when we were drowning our sorrows because we didn't get rides in the 7 o'clock time or the 2 o'clock time.
So you showed her up later on. You showed her up later in the week.
Yes, the next day.
The next day.
She was acting all confident and
No, I wasn't. It was nerve wracking. It's a lot of pressure to try to get that.
That part is for sure. That's all total luck.
Yeah.
Well, except for Glenn Kessler. Apparently, I didn't see this video. He did so many videos, but he did this very scientific.
Correct.
We had a hand in.
That's right.
We were to do the night before he did that.
Correct.
Oh, so he used you guys as examples.
Yes.
Yes, I was pretty proud of myself for being a very new geek and being in the second boarding group.
I bet.
And he shattered my record.
He got number 1, right?
He did.
Yeah, he's very competitive.
Yeah.
So we were able to do a lot. Like in our first hour, we wanted to go on Slinky Dog, but it was down. It didn't open right away. We did Toy Story Mania. We went to do the Millennium Falcon, and they're just having each family is in the Millennium Falcon by themselves. The 2 of us both piloted. I don't think we were the best pilots that the Millennium Falcon ever saw.
But nobody knows.
That's right.
At one point, I was like, mine is not going sideways. She's like, you're up and down.
A fatal flaw in the Millennium Falcon.
Correct. But it's always fun.
We might have crashed once or twice.
Halfway through the ride.
At the ABC commissary.
Yeah.
And we scored it. We really tried to eat outside as much as possible on this trip with COVID.
Yeah.
And we had a table outside with an umbrella, and we're sitting there eating our lunch, and all of a sudden the heavens opened and it started pouring. And we're like trying to pull everything we have underneath the umbrella.
And then it started coming sideways. So I opened up my umbrella, which we had my umbrella sideways because the rain was coming sideways to protect us.
And you still didn't go inside?
Our legs were soaked. Our feet were soaked.
So it was a rainy few days there.
Oh my gosh.
But my lunch was very good. I had that shrimp and rice and vegetables. I don't remember what it was called, but it was very, very delicious.
I had a big salad there. They have a really good salad, the commissary.
You know, I always made fun of Hollywood Studios and their quick service, but we had a great meal there also last time I was there in February time frame. So yeah, ABC Commissary guys, definitely. They had ribs there. Hey, you got ribs on your menu. I'm probably not going to make fun of you. And then they had, I don't know, they had like a, what's the beef there that they, like the pot roast, I think.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I was like, wow. Nice job, ABC Commissary.
It is.
Yeah, and,
Cool.
and everything was mobile order. Every
Right.
place we went to, so you mobile ordered and picked up, and it was actually I think a lot quicker that way. Really,
Yeah.
a few other things we did. Tower of Terror, and I told Noreen we have to make the Auntie Judy face. You have to go like this and make the Auntie Judy face. So we show Glenn Kessler a picture. He goes, "That's not the Auntie Judy face. The Auntie Judy face is this." So we have to
Failed?
redo that.
A big fail.
A big fail.
Well-
Well, it was fun going on, but we didn't make the right face, I guess.
In your defense, no one can make the right face than that picture. You'll have to show Noreen that picture.
Yep.
Oh
So
my
then
gosh.
we also we went back to Galaxy's Edge and we did the marketplace. So there's like the 4 little shops. So you have to kind of get in line.
Yeah.
And then you have to kind of take your turn. And we went back and we did a little bit of the marketplace and we did some of the shops. And that was the afternoon. Then we tried again at 2:00 to get a boarding group. And I again failed to get a boarding group at 2:00. So then we said, you know what? The sun is actually out. The sun hasn't been out in a few days. Let's go sit by the pool and we'll come back here later. So
What happens when you fail? Like, how do you know you failed?
we didn't get the boarding
You
pass
didn't
at
get the boarding
2:00 either.
You get
You,
like
you literally, if you don't get that boarding pass by 2
2:02.
minutes, and 30 seconds, you're done.
Yeah. It says you're full, like immediately.
Oh.
It's full in 30 seconds. That's how fast it is.
So we took the Skyliner back and we went back to the hotel and we hung out at the pool. We had our, I think, best meal for dinner that night, right?
Yes.
We went to Topolino's
Right.
at Riviera.
Right.
We took the Skyliner.
We took the Skyliner over
Which was nice.
and we went, first we had a drink and we went outside. They have a beautiful, beautiful little
Terrace.
I guess terrace.
Terrace.
And you can look outside and see everything. It was a beautiful night. It was actually not raining then.
Not raining and warm.
Not raining and warm, and it was a really nice night. And they went to show us to our table, and it was like in the middle of the restaurant. I said, "Do you have anything so we can look outside?" She goes, "Well, you have to wait maybe 40 minutes." We're like, "Okay."
Really?
So we went back outside, and I think they called us 5 minutes later to get a table so we can
Window.
see outside by the window.
Nice. This is my choice for G3. I told Judy, yeah, this is the one I want to try.
It was delicious.
Yeah,
I
what'd you
had
have?
the salmon, and it was cooked perfectly. It was delicious.
I had the filet.
All right. Hey, Wendy, I like this kid.
Yeah. 2 very, very large pieces. Of course, I ate them both, but
Yeah.
if I was at home, I would have saved one and had steak and eggs for breakfast, but I wasn't. So.
Hey, wait a minute. Didn't you have a filet at the Canadian Pavilion the same day?
Yes.
No, the day before.
Oh, okay.
Day before.
It was melt in your mouth, delicious. It was so good.
Did they
It was.
have,
Service was great. The atmosphere was great. The food was delicious. It was a definite winner.
wait a minute. What was on top of the filet? Was it like melted butter or garlic butter?
I think it was melted butter. Yeah, wasn't it? We have a picture.
We do. We took pictures of everything so we remember to report
Yes.
back.
I thought it was an Italian restaurant.
Yes.
Riviera?
Yeah? No? The
Topolino?
Topolino. They have pasta. Someone said they have really expensive pasta meals there.
Well, neither one of us had the pasta.
Yeah, and I don't remember exactly, so that it has to be.
I think I know what I'm going to have, Noreen, when I'm there.
You do? Yeah,
The filet.
no, that's yours. So where's mine? Is it the next page? Oh, there it is. Yeah, no, so it's just a garlic butter sauce, and then it came with garlic mashed potatoes, and then a spring onion.
Perfect.
So it was.
It was good.
I'm all about that. I'm all over that.
Yeah, and it was nice to be sitting by the window, so then we could see that it was pouring out.
Yeah.
We went to leave, so we did not take the Skyliner.
Oh.
So Noreen's like, neither one of us brought a raincoat, and Noreen's like, "Well, I have something." I'm like, "I'm getting an Uber." So
Do you
we
think
did take an Uber back.
you think you'd get wet in the Skyliner?
Well, we had to get to the Skyliner,
Oh.
number one. And number two, at G3, I got soaked in the Skyliner
Did you?
because apparently the windows are open, and I got off there and I was soaking wet, and the cast member said, "Why didn't you close the windows?" But
But you have to stand up high, and
Yeah.
the windows are
Yeah.
pretty high up in the Skyliner.
so,
Oh, too bad, because that would have been a really simple transportation too. That's really convenient with the Skyliner from
Yes.
Yeah.
where you
Yeah.
were staying.
Well, we took it there. We just didn't take it
Yeah,
home.
I gotcha.
But that hotel, the Riviera,
It's beautiful.
very poshy. I would say.
Okay, right.
I mean, if you're staying at the beach club and then you go to the Riviera, completely different.
Vibe, yeah. Oh, I
Very
love
upscale.
that
Very
stuff.
upscale.
This is why, Wendy, we were talking about planning G3 last night. We're changing the monorail pub crawl to the Skyliner pub crawl.
Yeah.
Right? Doesn't that make someone
Sounds
suggested
good to
that?
me.
Someone said that in the podcast, and my light bulb went off in my head.
Yeah.
Like, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we? Going into Wednesday?
So then we went back and we said, okay, we have to get a Rise of the Resistance boarding pass. I'm like, Noreen, you do this. And Samantha Kuhn said, you have to do it this way and refresh. And who was told? Amanda told us about the countdown clock. You have to use the countdown clock. So we got all of our forces together and we got everything ready. And I go to Noreen, it's like, this time you push the button. So I'm counting down like 6:59, and she pushes the button and we get boarding group number 2. We were so excited. So we had a little spring in our step as we walked back to Hollywood Studios the next day. And we didn't do Slinky Dog the day before because it was closed until later. So we did Slinky Dog a couple times.
Right. Again, we were first people.
Yeah.
Well, everyone was going to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad. We were the only people going to Slinky Dog.
Right.
Literally the only people.
There's no one else in Toy Story Land.
Oh, that's changed, right?
So, we went right to Slinky Dog. We were first row, first people. We went on it all by ourselves. We got off. We went back on it again, and then went in the last car.
Right, and the cast members, like, it was just us. He goes, you want the first card or the last card? So Noreen's like, the last card. I'm like, well, wait, let's go to the first card so we get a good picture. And then we went on it again, and then he just saw us. He goes, row 8. He knew we'd want to go in the last car then. So,
and we did Alien Swirling Saucers.
Alien Swirling Saucers. And we did Toy Story Mania a couple times. And my score for Toy Story Mania, we went on it 4 times in the 2 days. It went down every single time. It went lower and lower and lower and lower. So I have to find out from Glenn Kessler what he found out from the cast members on how to score big in that game, because I got worse every day.
I competed against him. We went on it together, and I should remember. He told me what he does. I can't remember if he holds the button down. I think he holds the button down. Something like he does. He's got a technique.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just he just keeps hammering the trigger.
That's a lot.
And I tried to do that. Yeah, I had like carpal tunnel when I got out there.
Yeah.
Like Glenn.
Yeah.
I actually got tired, and then my score was worse.
Right.
So.
Right.
But he's the Energizer Bunny. I can't compete against him.
We were going to have lunch, and I noticed there was this big rain cloud. I'm looking at the radar, and there was like going to be this huge storm. Like, Noreen, we got to find someplace we can eat inside because it's going to be raining. So, I looked through what's available, and Hollywood Brown Derby was available. Nice. So we went there for lunch. So I get there, and I said, I know we really don't usually have a drink at lunchtime, but we're at the Hollywood Brown Derby.
It's Disney.
It's Disney. So I actually ordered the grapefruit cake martini for lunch.
Have you had that before?
I never did. It was delicious.
Good.
Yeah. I ordered that, and of course the Cobb salad. And what did you have to drink?
I of course had a drink that had peach schnapps in it.
Okay.
What was it?
It was a peach schnapps punch.
Okay.
Yeah. And also the Cobb salad, which was huge.
Yeah. Those salads are amazing.
They're really great.
It's famous there.
Yep.
So that was a great lunch. And then we're sitting inside and we're doing that. We look outside. It never rained.
Isn't Florida like that? I tell you. You just don't know what's going to happen from
But it was a good lunch. And then the other thing we did is we went to see the Walt Disney movie, where you walk in and they see all the artifacts. I can't remember the name of it now.
You mean?
But it's the history. It's the history.
It used to be in Launch Bay before Launch Bay was there, and then they moved it from Launch Bay to where
it's in the movie theater.
Where they used to have the meetup with the Scully and Monsters Inc. characters.
Okay.
It's in there. They have everything all set up there.
Okay.
All of Walt Disney's early memorabilia is there, and then it's the movie about a 15-minute movie about his life, which was really good. Everyone should see that if you haven't seen it before.
Oh, okay. It's the one that's been there before, though. Yeah.
It was in a different location, but it's the same movie.
Yeah.
It was really good. I'm like telling Noreen, you got to see this.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
We saw a cavalcade that day with Mickey and Minnie, and
We
then
did.
another one with Santa.
Oh, Santa was there.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, you'd be someplace, and all of a sudden the music would get very, very loud, and you're like, "Where is it? Where is it?"
Everyone turns around and goes and sees what's coming down.
It's very clear and loud. I know.
Yes.
That
That's cool. And we also did Star Tours.
We did Star Tours. That was good.
Well, you mentioned here in big bold letters that Rise of the Resistance was so much better than in January.
Yes.
Why?
So when we went in January, the ride was down. I went the same day that Tony Ann's Our Cone went down, and it was back up working so that you can go through it. But every single part that we went to, we had to wait in it. So we went to this one part, like where the stormtroopers are. You have to sit and wait, and you kind of had to wait each part. And then one of the parts we had to go outside. So we know one of the parts was skipped.
Oh, okay.
In the show. And I mean, it was still really good. We got off that. I'm like, wow, it's an experience. It was really good. But this time we got to go see the ride from start to finish.
Yeah,
I think the way it was intended to be.
Gotcha.
And the cast members were so great. They were in character.
Good.
In fact, I'm going into the interrogation room, and this cast member was talking, and I said, I'm trying so hard not to laugh. She goes, you're doing a rotten job of it, or an awful job or something. She stayed in character. It was really good. But the ride just seemed so much better because it was all one cohesive story.
It flows like you're really being captured, and you're going to interrogate.
Noreen, did Wendy break down under interrogation?
Yes, she cried. I was laughing, and I shouldn't have been.
I don't think laughing is going to be
I know.
accepted when you're being interrogated.
Yep.
It only going to make them madder.
She was bad.
So the ride was so much better than the last time we had been there, in my opinion. I mean, it was your first time. But
it was phenomenal. When you come out and you see all of the stormtroopers, you're just like, it literally takes your breath away.
Oh, you talking? Yeah, that big scene when they're all lined up there.
Yes, that's so cool.
Yeah, it looks very real. Like
it does.
You're on the ship. Yeah, like one of the movie scenes.
Yes.
Transported into the movie. That's really cool.
So that was definitely a highlight, having Rise of the Resistance.
Perfect.
Yeah, we forgot about Olga's Cantina.
Yes. Oh, and we had a meetup there. Oh, so we had several meetups that we had. I forgot about the meetups.
We haven't been talking about the meetups.
So I met Mandy Ray on Monday before Epcot. I saw her. She was also staying at Beach Club.
Oh, cool.
So we met up at the little marketplace there. And then Tuesday, we were happy to be in line to get to Hollywood Studios. And who's behind us in line but Amanda? And she was with her dad.
Right. And she goes, you guys look like the right height. Are you Wendy and her friend?
So we were in line with them for like half an hour. We chatted. So super nice.
Which Amanda?
Amanda and her dad. I don't know.
Amanda and her dad. And, I have to look it up.
Right.
And then I had an extra reservation at Olga's Cantina for 4 people because it was supposed to be my husband and Noreen's husband as well, and I never canceled the 4. So there was 2 of us, and I had posted to the Geeks, if anyone wants to join us, we have reservations for 4 at Olga's Cantina. And Bridget and Jeremy were like, yes, we want to join you. We'll come. So we actually met them at Olga's Cantina, and they came with us, and we went there.
Oh, thanks, because they're clients of ours too.
They're super, super nice.
Super nice.
I know.
Yeah, and we're hoping that Bridget will come to G3. She joined our solo ladies group.
Oh, excellent. Yes, we had good fun working with them. I know Mom did.
Very sweet.
Setting up
Going to Olga's now is a lot different than before COVID because everything is so socially distanced. And I think that that's one experience that you really need to have it be crowded and a lot of people there to really have the impact of Olga's like the cantina on Star Wars. So, I mean, it was good. You had the fuzzy, what drink you have? The fuzzy?
I looked up, I had the fuzzy tauntaun.
Fuzzy tauntaun.
Which has that buzz button tingling foam on top. You drink it and it literally like numbs your mouth.
Yes, I'm aware of this, Noreen. Only my travel agents did not tell me about it. And
I thought you had an in with them.
No, I don't. So I ordered this.
Oh, I took a picture of that to show my husband.
Yeah, your husband would love that.
So I was so excited. I'm showing these guys the Rancor Tooth, the 4 shots of beer. I was so excited to have this. I was like, I knew that. I always forget stuff that's on my must-do, and someone had told me about this. And, I had totally forgotten about it. And then I look at the menu and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want that. And so I had this nice and laid out in front of me. I'm ready to drink my drinks. And like Mom goes, hey, try this drink. I'm like, okay.
Oh no.
Yes. It's like I put my tongue on a battery. Remember the 9-volt batteries when you're a kid?
Didn't that mess up you drinking your beers?
Exactly. It wasn't until the 3rd beer I tasted my beer. So I was a little bit miffed at those guys. Of course, they cheat on all the new stuff. They know they do all of the YouTube videos, and I don't.
So it was great to get to go in and see Olga's, and especially for Noreen, who hadn't been there before. It was good to be able to meet up with Jeremy and Bridget. It just, for me, who has been there before, and I think anyone who's been there before, it just took away a little bit of something, being so few people in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Yep. So I looked it up. It's Amanda Bullock Lamb.
Thank you.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Sorry, Amanda.
Yep.
We got a lot of geeks.
That's right.
It's so cool that you guys were. It's kind of fun when they surprise you too. You don't.
Yeah. Well, it was just the way it just happened. She was right behind us, and then
right.
Yeah, it just worked out great.
I love that.
So then that night we left Hollywood Studios and we were changing hotels. So we had packed up in the morning, and then we given our stuff to the bellman, and we were switching to Animal Kingdom Kidani for the rest 3 nights. Noreen really wanted to stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge. That was her pick. We went to check in there, and I just assumed that night we were going to get Sanaa takeout and bring it back to our room and sit down in the savannah and watch the animals. So we get there, we transfer over. I go to mobile order at Sanaa, and they had no time windows available. Nothing.
Wow.
Because it was so busy. And later on, we realized it was so busy because Jumbo House has no restaurants open. So really that little restaurant Sanaa is for both hotels. It's the only thing that's open.
That's crazy.
So now it's like 8:30 at night. We haven't eaten. And I mean, we did have a car, but neither one of us felt like driving somewhere. So we ordered, I have an account with Shipt, which is you get Target delivered. So we had cheese and crackers and wine delivered, and that's what we had for dinner. And a frozen pizza.
And a frozen cauliflower crust pizza.
And that got delivered around 9 o'clock, and that's what we had for dinner. So it was the night before we had this big fancy dinner at Topolino's. The next night we were eating cheese and crackers in our room because we couldn't get a Sanaa time. So
Doreen, tip number 2, whatever number we're on. Disney is a place of all extremes. Right? Yes. You're either eating at the top of the Riviera at Topolino's with your filet, or you're gnawing on frozen pizza in your room.
Yeah.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah. It was a rough night.
Wait, did you get to heat the frozen pizza? Because the way this
we did. We have a kitchen. We had a kitchen, so we got to heat it up. But
microwave frozen pizza.
So anyway, so it was not our finest dining night of the week, but
I'm sure you still had fun. What do you think of Animal Kingdom Lodge Kidani, guys?
Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. I mean, who could you wake up in the morning, and there's animals walking outside of your window. I mean, see the giraffes and the zebras and the alpacas and it was phenomenal.
Pretty unique.
Yes.
Sure. I'm sorry. They have some of the best restaurants in all property too, so I'm sorry about that.
Yes.
Normally.
Yes.
Well, we did get Sanaa the next night.
The next night we did. But I knew to get the time early. A little earlier the next time.
Right.
Okay.
So Thursday was our Magic Kingdom day, and we rope dropped. We went right to Peter Pan.
That's my plan usually.
Yes.
That was the day that we had the raincoats and the ponchos and the umbrellas, and it was pouring. So we were doing anything we could do inside.
The whole day?
It was
like the whole day was totally right now?
Till about noon.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I kept saying, let's go on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. No, let's not go on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train because it's raining. Okay, wait, I think it's stopping. Let's go on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. No, let's not go on there. So
During the rain,
we did eventually get on there, but it was just I didn't really want to go on there when it was pouring. I didn't know if they were going to stop it. So.
I was concerned with the rain, like smacking you in the face and stuff, you know?
But we did make it. You did like it?
Yes.
And we did. One of my favorite rides to do in December is the Jingle Cruise.
Mm.
So we definitely did that. We did Haunted Mansion. We did Pirates. We did Hall of Presidents.
I mean, the Jingle Cruise, all of the
Buzz.
jokes, all those stupid things.
I love all those things.
How was the line getting on the Jingle Cruise?
I don't think we did any line that was more than 20 minutes that day.
Maybe the rain.
Even though they were posted, like sometimes they would say they were posted like 50 minutes and it was really 20 minutes. Yeah.
Good.
I think the times were a little bit inflated at Magic Kingdom particularly.
Yep.
And then we had lunch at Pecos Bill. And the nicest thing about that is we were sitting outside and all of a sudden you hear the cavalcades come through and Santa comes through. And Magic Kingdom, it seems that they came a lot more frequently.
Yeah.
And in the other parks, like maybe every 15 to 20 minutes.
Oh, cool.
So we saw a lot more different.
Some Buzz. Mm-hmm. Buzz went through.
Yeah, we saw a lot more different cavalcades there.
What was Christmas themed on this trip for you guys?
Well,
the
lights and the decorations at Magic Kingdom were the absolute best.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a family vacation tradition that the night before or last night, we always have to say what our best thing is about the vacation. And it was the day we were in Magic Kingdom, we went in the afternoon to go get a Christmas drink at the Wave, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But then we came back and we saw all the lights and the decorations at Magic Kingdom and just the projections. I mean, it just is a teary-eyed moment. I mean, it's just unbeatable.
They have snow on Main Street?
No, I don't think we didn't see snow on Main Street. But there were 4 different projections. And literally everyone is just standing, waiting for 15 minutes to go by so you could see the next projection of lights on the castle. It was beautiful.
And I still haven't posted those, but I'm going to post them tonight.
Yeah.
I'll post them tonight. Because I recorded the switch over so that all of a sudden the fairy dust and the twinkling would go and then it would switch to a completely different color. It was cool.
So were they doing like movies on the castle, like that kind of projection?
Lights.
Yeah, they did a movie on the Tree of Life.
They did,
but not on the castle. It was just lights that would then some would spin or move a little bit.
So it was really subtle then.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I mean, we stayed there for an hour watching it. It was great.
They do the icicles.
I didn't see any.
They used to, that icicle thing. They used to have a big crane. They would have somehow they had like physical. Like, I don't know what they were made of, plastic or something, but made it look like there was icicles on the castle. I got a picture of that somewhere downstairs.
I didn't notice that, but
the projections, I was thinking they could do that now like they used to do.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that afternoon, we decided to take a break and go to a lounge. And Tony Ann had said the Wave had these Christmas drinks. Okay. So we walked over from Magic Kingdom. We went to the Wave of the Contemporary, and there were 3 choices. And Noreen and I both chose the same one. Remember what it was?
A snowball.
Snowball?
There was a peppermint something. The other one had whiskey in it. I don't remember what it was.
It was like some rum drink, and it was white, and it had a green sugar. It was in a martini glass. It had like green sugar on the outside. So we decided each get one of those, and then we were going to go back to Magic Kingdom.
And
so
it had rum chata in it, too.
Yes,
right?
Rum and rum chata. So we each get that drink. One of the supervisors was coming by. She goes, "Oh, how do you like that? We were working on the formula this morning." So I said, if you're not sure if this is right, if you want to make the other one you were thinking about it, Noreen and I will taste it and we'll tell you which one's better.
She was arguing with the bartender about whose formula was the better formula.
So they did. So they made us a drink. We had our drink, so then they made us another drink that we tasted, which, by the way, was not as good as the one. So now we each had a drink, and then we had this other drink that we were sharing. And then a third bartender came over right after she left. He goes, "This is how it's supposed to be made." And he gave us a 4th drink.
Wait a minute. You had like 3 extra drinks?
2 extra drinks. So we each had one, and then we had 2 extra drinks that we shared to try. We only paid for the 2 that were there, so they gave us 2 free drinks while we were sitting there. Right. So
the second bartender said he had been a bartender for 20 years, and the manager didn't know what she was talking about.
Nice.
His formula was the best.
And it was. It was the best.
It was.
Cool. They were having fun. So all the audience who's listening to this, the Christmas projections on the castle might not be that amazing as they're saying.
No. They were amazing. They were definitely amazing.
Because of the 4 drinks. We don't know what were in the drinks over at the Wave.
Well, there's 4 drinks between 2 of us.
Right.
So, but anyway, so that was really fun. We got to really talk to the cast members there, and the bartender was talking about his experience and how he was in New York and how he knew George when he had his restaurant in New York City, and we were just talking. It was really fun.
Oh, cool! You should see Noreen's face when I said the projections were no good. She was like, "What? They were awesome."
So then we were trying to figure out what to do for dinner, and we were going to go to Contempo Cafe because it was right there, except it's a limited menu. And we looked at the menu, and there wasn't anything on there that we really wanted. So I said, wait, let me see if I can get a time for Sanaa. I'm going to look at it now. So we were able to get a time for Sanaa, and we were able to order the takeout and then, go back to our hotel and then finally have Sanaa.
So actually, one other thing that we forgot about that we should tell people. So because of COVID, you can't get into another resort unless you're staying there. Mm-hmm. Or you do what Wendy came up with is you order takeout from a restaurant in that place. That's how.
So you mobile order. So you mobile order, and then when you go past the guard gate, you say, "Oh, I'm here to pick up my mobile order,"
and you show
them the mobile order, and then after you get through the guard gate, you can pick up the order or you can cancel it. That's how I was able to get into Coronado Springs for 3 Bridges. That's how I was able to get to, we ended up parking at the Contemporary.
Okay.
So I said, I ordered the Contempo Cafe in the morning. I'm like, I'm just picking up my breakfast order. So we got in through there. We parked there because we knew we wanted to end there. So that was my little trick for getting into all the different resorts is to mobile order. And then after you get through the gate, you cancel your mobile order.
I officially cannot sanction Wendy's behavior. Disney World is listening to this.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just teasing.
Well, you know what? You have to work with the system, and that was the system.
But we did do mobile ordering for real.
Yeah, we use it a lot.
What'd you get from Sanaa from a mobile order?
You got
we got the same thing. Wasn't it a shrimp curry rice thing?
Right. I took a picture of it.
Can you get the bread service when you mobile order?
We didn't get it then.
No, we got bread service in Animal Kingdom.
We got bread service we didn't get it then because we thought it was just going to be too much. By the time we were eating dinner, we were eating it like later at night, like more like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Just didn't really want that much food. But I think we had the chicken or the shrimp. It was some kind of curry dish. It was good.
Or maybe rib. I don't remember what we did.
I'll have to look that up. But it was good. I'm glad that we ended up able to get that because I do like Sanaa. It's a good restaurant.
Excellent. No, we're almost at the end here. We're up to Friday.
Yes. So Friday was our Animal Kingdom day. It was our longest day of the week. So we got there at 6:30 for the 7 o'clock park opening, and we actually drove because we knew we wanted to leave later and get a COVID test. So we drove, and I didn't want to use the buses with the virus. I wanted to drive. So we drove, and we actually were held in there at 6:30. Oh, Noreen just looked it up. African-inspired biryani with chicken is what we got.
All right.
It's fragrant rice with seasonal vegetables influenced with the Cape of Good Hope.
Wow. It's good takeout.
Yeah, it was delicious.
It was delicious.
Delicious.
Now, how come Animal Kingdom's opening up at 7 a.m.?
That day it was 7 to 7. So we waited and we got right in. We were, again, one of the first people to get through. We went in Flight of Passage twice.
Wow.
We actually
Wow is right.
Yeah.
I asked Wendy, I'd never been on it before. So before I went on it, I said, can you just describe it to me? And she said, because I had said Soarin' is my favorite ride.
Yeah.
Before this trip. And she said, this is Soarin' on crack. And
Wendy,
she's so right.
How do you know that?
That's the only way I can think of to describe it. So we went on that, and then I had told Travis, I had sent Travis Dietrich an IM saying, Noreen and I did Flight of Passage twice. I said, maybe we'll try to break your record. So I didn't realize he was waiting all day to hear whether we broke his record. So then we went on Navi River and we went on other things. And the line got too long. It got to be 50 minutes on Flight of Passage. And that's actually the first time I've ever gone in through the real way, not going through the fast pass lane. So you got to see that whole twisty thing. That was really
It's
good.
a long walk up there. But did you enjoy, Noreen, Flight of Passage?
I loved Flight of Passage.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And I'm a person, like in the Canada movie, when the movie screen turns sideways, I always get nauseous. I can't take that.
Yeah.
I had none of those issues with Flight of Passage.
Wow, that's weird.
It is. I mean, I don't know if I just was so into it. It was great. It's completely different to me than the Canada movie was.
I don't know why.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know why the motion sickness is. It is a little different for everybody. I mean, I get it. My wife and I both get kind of pretty bad, but I was really shook up the first time I rode that thing.
I just kept focusing ahead, and it was.
It is better if you follow the navigator.
Yes,
the guide.
Yes.
You really got to pay attention
Pay attention.
Yes.
where they're going.
But I did scream when the whale jumps up at you and the wildebeest jumps up at you. I scream.
Awesome.
It was so cool. So cool.
Oh, I'm glad you guys. Yeah, why? I don't know why they're open so early, but was the lines? So the line must not have been too bad if you went 2 times in a row.
No, we did that, and we did the safari. We did Cali River Rapids. We did some walking. We did that gorilla trail. We went out to Conservation Station.
We did the drawing, which I've never done before at Conservation Station. That was real. And we met up with Carl, right, and his daughter.
We went to Santulli Canteen for lunch, and Carl had just messaged me that they were going to be at Santulli Canteen. Like, they were at Santulli Canteen. And I just said, we're on our way. And we just went up, and I just met him and his daughter there, knowing we were going to talk to them later on at the meetup. And then we go out to Conservation Station, and who's sitting there getting ready to draw a scar just like we are. And we sat with them.
Nice. Yeah, I saw your pictures. How'd your pictures come out?
Mine was awful.
I was proud of mine.
Yeah.
Noreen's was better.
I've never done it before. I thought that was way cool.
I can only draw stick figures, and I was so impressed with my times that I've never done it there. They've had it at different places around the parks.
I've done TikTok, the crocodile from Peter Pan, and that came out a lot better than my scar didn't come out very good.
Scar sounds like a tough one, but they make it easy by going line by line, right?
Yes, definitely.
That's a lot of fun. No, I'm glad they're doing that. They do it at the art festival now too, so look for it there, guys. If you're ever at the art festival, they do it at that building. Oh my gosh, it's Odyssey building.
Oh, okay.
Well, now they still have the Epcot future presentation there now, right? In the Odyssey building. Wendy, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we went.
Did you get in there?
We went around the Odyssey building. I don't think we went in it this time.
Yeah, they actually don't skip that, guys, if you're down there, because they have a really nice presentation of what's the future of Epcot's coming. It's a circle vision kind of thing inside there, little movie projections and stuff.
Do that. Okay.
But
you do that.
All right, where are we now? I'm getting lost.
So we're still in Animal Kingdom. We had lunch at Santulli, which was amazing. If you haven't gone there, you definitely should go there.
Everybody's favorite. Yep.
We actually left to do a COVID test. We were leaving the next day, and I just didn't want to leave it to the last day. I just wanted to get it done. So we left. We got that done. It took about 45 minutes. Then we drove back to the park, and as we were walking into the park, we actually got our results back, so that was good. And I had initially had a dinner reservation for Yak and Yeti at 4:45, but we canceled that to go get the test. And I said, don't worry, we'll eat at Nomad Lounge.
Okay.
Nomad Lounge is great.
Yeah.
So we went to eat at Nomad Lounge, except the menu has changed and it's really pared down. There's really not as many offerings as they had before. So we ended up just having a drink there. And I said, well, we're going to go 3 Bridges. We'll eat at 3 Bridges. So we mobile ordered there.
Well, we did the bread service though, too.
We did. We did the bread service at Nomad. It was not the same 7 types as it is at Santulli at Sanaa.
Yep.
It's just 3 types of bread and 2 types of dips there. It was good. It was like a nice little something to have around 4 or 5
Hold you over.
Hold us over.
Hold us over. And I listened to Wendy throughout the whole trip as to what rides to go on, what rides to skip until that day, the very last day. And I ignored her advice and left her drinking at Nomad Land and went over to Dinosaur.
Oh, by yourself.
Don't do it.
I said, you know what? I said, I'm good. You can go. I'll sit here and hold our spot. You go. And she did Dinosaur and Bug's Life.
Yeah,
by yourself.
Everest? Oh, you did Everest too.
I did
Yes.
Everest. Yes.
So what's dinosaurs
Everest.
rough?
Well, Everest was wonderful. I love thrill rides. So Everest was great. I thought Bug's Life was still fun.
Yeah.
Even though I wasn't there with any little kids, I still laughed and giggled and thought it was really neat.
Yeah.
Dinosaur is horrible. It's so outdated. It's, the dinosaurs don't really move. It really is not worth your time.
Wow.
I mean, it's like, why do I try? It's like, okay, I'll wait here. You go try it. We'll meet up afterwards. You're done.
Yeah. Don't recommend it.
Wow. Okay. So
then Friday night, we still didn't have any place to eat dinner, but we knew we were meeting up with Glenn and Carl and Jeff at like 9 something. So we said, well, let's go eat at Coronado Springs. So we went over, and they actually have a sports bar there. What's it called? Rick's right. Sports Bar. And we just sat there. It was nothing to write home about. It took forever to get our food. We got there at 8, and we kept saying we have to be out of here at 9. And we, I think, got our food at like 10 minutes of 9.
Right.
It took a long time to get our food.
And before that, though, we did see the Tree of Life, and you were talking about,
the projections. You're right.
Projection video and very Christmassy oriented, winter oriented, which was way cool. I had not seen that before.
People have always raved about the Maya Grill over at Coronado Springs, but I don't think it's open now.
It's not open.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
For future.
Right. We had a great night. We met up with Glenn and Carl and Jeff.
Yeah, what do you think of my friends? My friends, Glenn, Carl, and Jeff.
Yes.
They were so great.
It was really fun.
And it had been Jeff's birthday recently.
Right. So we had to toast his birthday.
Right. And we got Carl ordered the churros.
Yeah.
They were delicious.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
So you have a little taste of that.
Very, very crispy, really very crispy. I liked those.
What'd you think of the atmosphere there at Three Bridges?
Oh, it was beautiful.
So gorgeous.
I know.
I mean, it was like the baddest weather that we had all week. I mean, it was beautiful that night. It was gorgeous. It was maybe 70s, and it was a clear night, and you're just out in the middle of the water.
Yeah, everywhere you look, it's just water. And,
how late
and the lights. And the tower was lit up red and green also.
Oh, nice.
So really neat.
Yeah.
How late did Glenn keep you out?
At 11:30.
Wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
How much time did you spend with those guys?
Maybe about 2 hours.
About
Maybe
2
we
hours.
got back to the hotel around 11:30, so maybe a little bit before that. And Glenn had to jump up on the chair. We had to get the picture with him on the chair, which was really fun.
And we had met his parents before that, so that was kind of cool.
Yes, we did. Got to meet his
I
parents.
was so excited to see that picture of you guys. You guys are some of the best geeks that we have. I mean, so Glenn's, of course, many times on the podcast. Jeff, I bring him back. I'm going to bring him back again. Like I was saying, I got a lot of podcasts to get through. I'm doing Glenn next week. I got to contact Jeff. I've never met Carl, but I want to have him on too. He's a fantastic gentleman, and
Yes.
he's a beautiful person. And so I was pretty jealous when I was like, I don't even know if I want to look at this picture.
It was a fun night. It was a night, and it was our last night, so it was a nice way to end for us. So, and the next day we just had like a pool day. We hung out at Kidani, and we actually got to go to the pool. We got to listen to Christmas music in the warm weather, in the 80-degree weather.
And we actually learned that Kidani, or in the marketplace in Kidani, they actually have some decent sandwiches because Sanaa is so busy.
Yeah.
That, and they're made by Sanaa.
Sanaa makes food and keeps it in that gift shop.
I'm surprised
area.
Amara wouldn't be open doing something.
Yeah.
That's a little bit surprising.
And luckily we got to the pool early because as I was walking out, the pool is actually closed. So they have someone monitoring how many people are in the pool, and they're limited to the amount of people that are there. So we were in, but they closed the pool to new people coming in.
I know. I think only the DVC is open at Jumbo House too.
Right. Because we walked over there. The last day we were there, we noticed that the Christmas decorations went up. The tree wasn't, it's like we walked in the lobby, like, this Christmas tree wasn't here yesterday anymore. And so then when I said, let's walk over and see it in Jumbo House, so we did. And we saw the decorations that were there too. We had like a little tour around and got to see their animals. It was really fun.
Well, I bet this trip went by fast.
It actually did. Even,
Yes.
even though, our days were so long.
Yeah.
So long.
Right.
But, it did go by.
You look up and you're like, oh my gosh, it's Friday.
I know.
It's like, where did the time go?
Yeah. Well, the other thing I wanted to say was for people who are flying or thinking about flying, we flew from Albany to Orlando, and there were 31 people on our flight on the way down. And it's a Southwest flight that would normally hold 175.
Wow.
And on the way back, there were 50 people.
Oh, okay.
So the flights were definitely not filled. I know some of the airlines are talking about not holding back the middle seat anymore, but at least right now it seemed like they're still very light.
And we just felt very, very safe everywhere we went. If somebody's mask was starting to come down and their nose was showing, a cast member, a photographer, whoever would be immediately on them, telling them to pull that up. So I would say to somebody, don't be fearful. I thought it was pretty cool.
And there's hand sanitizers when you walk off of a ride. There's hand sanitizers absolutely everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah. We're hearing great reports on that side. So, Noreen, as we finish up here, what was kind of the highlights for you of this trip?
Oh, I had said to Wendy that the highlight was actually, becoming a geek. Being able to participate with everyone, which was really awesome. But as she had said, coming back into Magic Kingdom that evening when the castle was all lit up in beautiful Christmas colors. It's just really emotional. It's something that, you've seen the castle since you were little, and I've only just seen it, and it's light blue color. I've never seen it decorated before.
Sounds like you were able to appreciate Disney World from a couple of different levels this time. Besides having a good friend with you and just her appreciation and people really appreciating being in Disney World at this time.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
When you've lost something and you get it back, you certainly appreciate it more.
Yeah, being able to get out of town.
Yeah.
was really nice. And it's a magical place to be.
Well said. How about you, Wendy? What was the highlight besides Noreen being such a great, converting her to a super geek,
Well, she was a lot of fun. She was great about getting up and out first thing in the morning and staying. We had really long days. We were up and out early in the morning and up till late at night, and she was right there with me. So it was really fun.
You hit it hard. You got your money's worth. That's for sure.
We did. We did.
I love it.
Yeah, and there was one other geek that we had met, right?
We met Dee Dee Barton at Muppets.
Oh, yes. That's
so
right.
Funny. We were actually in Magic Kingdom right in Liberty Square, and we were watching they had like a little Muppet. It's not really a show. What would you just call it? They just have some Muppets hanging out there and talking.
In the building up high.
No, they discontinued that for a while. That was really disappointing because that's like the Muppets in history.
Right. Now there's just...
They were they were decorating the building. So
okay.
They put banners out and putting up some lights.
So we're sitting there, and I see on Facebook that Dee Barton posts, "I'm here watching the Muppets." I'm like, wait, where were you? I'm here watching the Muppets. So it was so funny. So we turned around and we just met each other. We were literally in the same place in Magic Kingdom.
Oh, that's so cool.
And that was really fun too.
I know it's either that or the opposite, where you can't meet up with someone. It's like everything you try, you can't get to them.
That's how it was with Samantha Coon. We kept trying to meet up with Samantha the first couple days, and she was going, later, and we just were not staying in the same place, and we didn't. And I so wanted to meet her dad. Her dad's famous now.
We got to get him on. Yeah, he's got some great restaurant reviews that are written in our private Facebook group that everyone's raving about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry that we didn't get a chance to meet up with her. There's a few other people that we didn't get to see, but we did well.
I'll say you did. You made a good college try here with 8 total, I see.
Absolutely.
And some of our favorite super geeks. That's well done, guys.
Yeah, looking forward to going back for G3 now. Kind of get me energized to go back.
I am so ready.
Yes.
Well, thanks for coming. Welcome to the Super Geek Club, Doreen. We'll get you into, we have another private Facebook group for people who are guests of the show. So we'll get you in there, and welcome to the family.
Well, thank you so much. I love it.
You got a good friend there. She's a special person of ours. We'll be seeing you guys, I hope, real soon.
Yes, I hope so.
Thanks.
All right.
Thank you, Curtis.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Great job, Wendy and Noreen. I had no doubt. I'm so glad you guys get together. You know, my geeks get together without me being there. Wendy has a Solos Lady messenger group. So if you're interested in getting involved with that, reach out to Wendy Fox. Ask her to be involved with the Solo Ladies. They get together kind of outside of the Facebook group, and they're having a great time planning things, especially for the G3 coming up. Deirdre Watts, I got to do a shout out. Deirdre, thank you so much. I was out getting my mail one morning because I forgot to get it the day before, and I look on my porch of my house, and there is a package there. Now, that's kind of a common thing with Lindsay living here, and she does a lot of shopping online. I'm like, oh, something more for Lindsay. And I looked, and it was for Mom. And I noticed it was from Florida. So then I was starting to be suspicious. It might be from one of my geeks. Thank you so much, Deirdre, for sending us candles. Now, this is from a new candle company, Core Memory Candles. She sent us 4 of these, 2 for Mom, 2 for me. TheCastleRun.com. Really enjoying. Geeks have sent me candles in the past, so I've got them all here. I've been burning them like crazy. Not only the ones Deirdre sent me, but she sent me one that says Winter Lodge, which is like the Wilderness Lodge. Smells really good. Carrot Cake Cookie. I'm going to read you. They also came with this little card that describes them. This one says, this candle is nothing but a homage. Is that the right word? To the iconic Writer's Stop. Remember that, guys? Treat at Disney's Hollywood Studios that you can now find elsewhere around property since the streets of America began to close its doors to make way for new projects. There have been arguments from here to tomorrow about the perfect ratio of carrot cake to icing. The beauty of capturing only the scent is that you get plenty of both either way. I love this treat and I love this smell. It is perfection during the fall or any time that you need a little sweet spice in your life. I love that I talk about the carrot cake cookie. Deirdre obviously knew that it's one of my favorites. It smells awesome. Kind of makes me a little bit hungry when I burn it. She also sent one called Ocean Flight that was supposed to be for Mom, but she already caught me burning it during a Zoom meeting. I love that smell of either the Beach Club, Bay Lake Tower. It smells like this. Also, it's supposed to be like that smell on the Soarin' ride when you're going over the water. And there was one other she sent. I forget the name of it, but it's like the Pirates smell. And Mom says it smells just like the pirate ride, so she's enjoying that. Thank you, Deirdre, for sending the candles. A little bit of a Christmas gift. Also, Amber Springer. Now, we did the Tips with Travel and Tears. I know we thanked Amber then, but I want to thank her also because I got a really cool candle. This is a company we knew about, the MagicCandleCompany.com. Destino, it's called. So it's supposed to be the Destino Tower. I've stayed there, but I didn't remember them having a smell. I don't recall that specifically. But I thought the description here was really cool, so I want to read that too. It says, a delightful, complex presentation of an evergreen garden with top notes of Everescence grapefruit, peach, pineapple, cassis, I'm not sure what that is, Cassis, Mayer lemon, and juicy Brazilian orange. Middle notes of rose, jasmine, muguet, ylang ylang, herbaceous thyme. Base notes of sandalwood, sheer amber, and exotic musk. Oh my gosh, guys. I don't know that I can describe to you what it smells like, but it is really good. Destino. I'm also burning some of the ones that Rob Maderi has sent me, the Floridian Christmas one. It smells like gingerbread. I'm burning the Polynesian one he sent me. I've also got the Pirate Life, which doesn't smell like pirate water. It actually smells really good. Like, again, another kind of water, ocean spray kind of smell. So thank you so much, Amber Springer. You're so generous. I saw you sent some other things to some other people too. So guys, thank you so much for sending those. Me and Mom really appreciate it. Love you guys so much. Thank you. You guys, you can support us in a lot of ways. There's another way that you can support us by contributing to our patreon.com. Go to patreon.com/geekinonwdw. We have folks that donate $5, $10, $20 per month to the podcast. I so much appreciate it. thank you so much. I try to do a recording there too, so you might get some bonus recordings even before I go back down to the parks. There's a bunch of live recordings there from the parks right now. Become a Patreon supporter and you'll get access to those. They're really easy to listen to, and I love doing them for you. Although I was trying to record one recently this past week and my recorder started dying. I gotta check on that. I hope I don't have a serious problem with my recorder. That would be a bummer. But definitely go out to patreon.com/geekinonwdw if you'd like to be a Patreon supporter and support what I do here on the podcast. Thank you so much. So grateful for those of you who do that today. I'm blown away that we've got a great support in our patreon.com. And our travel agents, we're booking for Disney World. We'll help you. You can transfer your trip to us too. That's a great way to support us. If you've already booked your trip and you love doing your own planning, that's okay. We have a lot of people that do that, but they also share that booking with us and they transfer their booking to us. You can email Mom and Judy at travelandtiaras@gmail.com. You can reach out to Jennifer Galambos or EJ Cruz if you've known them for years through the podcast. We appreciate you supporting our travel agents. I'm so glad we can start maybe getting back to normal. We got this virus thing. Get this virus thing behind us. We got the shot is starting to come out today. I saw in the news. So thankful for that. I hope everyone gets immunized in that and we start supporting all our Disney World friends too. Get them back to work and all our airlines and all that. I want to see everyone back to work here in the new year. So come share your trip with us or we'll help you too. We'll help you book your room. We'll help you book your dining reservations. And we got lots of advice. You get firsthand knowledge from Mom and Auntie Judy. You call them on the phone and they'll set you up. They're great to talk with. Come to our G3, the Grand Geekin' Gathering. It's also called the Family Reunion, February 2021. I'm getting excited. February 18th, I'll be in Animal Kingdom, not Magic Kingdom. Switching that one around a little bit. Some people will be in Magic Kingdom on Thursday. On Friday, though, we're all going to be in Hollywood Studios, February 19th. Saturday, February 20th in Magic Kingdom. Sunday, the 21st in Epcot. We got some games we're playing, like a bingo game we got going on for prizes. We're going to have the Kessler Run Saturday in Magic Kingdom. We'll have some prizes for that. We'll all meet up at the Mexican Pavilion, maybe for some frozen lime margaritas and nachos or empanadas, whatever you prefer. Let me know if you're coming. I'll get you into our private Facebook group. It's called the Geek and Family Reunion G3. Got over 90 members in there right now. I hope they all show up. That would be so awesome. That'd be kind of cool to beat the last number. Although it was like 60 to 70 people that were there at the last one. And I know everyone's going to be comfortable meeting each other because you've had so many opportunities to meet each other virtually through the podcast. Get to know some of the stars of the podcast. Oh, I sure hope Kevin Curtis Allen can get off the Isle of Wight and get here for sure. We'd love to see you. We love sharing Disney World with you. We love talking about it every week on our private Facebook group. We're going to have a weekly Zoom meeting. We had one this week. It went really well. I don't know, we had like 13 or 14 people. It was a lot of fun. We'll have a little topic. We'll have fun getting to know each other kind of things. Learn what you love about Disney World. Talk about Disney World and get ready for this family reunion we have coming up. So we'll do a Zoom call every week. We did it on Wednesday this week. I think we might switch it up this week. Matter of fact, no, we did it on Thursday. We might change it up. I'll see what people feel like doing for this week, but I'll post that in our private Facebook group. So look for a virtual meeting if you'd like to talk to us there. And we really do appreciate you guys. Thanks for going geeking on Walt Disney World with us. We so much love it when you listen and geek with us every single day. We love you, geeks. Have a magical day. And I hope all your dreams come true. I usually say that when it's your birthday, too. Wendy Fox, it's your birthday today, I just learned. And Janet Braverman, too, it's your birthday. Thank you, Samantha Kuhn, for putting that post into our private Facebook group. Happy birthday, Wendy and Janet, and have a great week, guys. can't hear you. Hello, hello.
Where's Margita?
Oh, there you are. She's coming. Actually, she's coming right now. I'm not looking up your nose.
My nose?
Yeah.
I'm sitting up.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Hi. Hold on. I got to pull up my
What happened here?
menu. Well, hold on. Where was it?
I'm holding on.
I'm trying to find out the menu from the Crystal Palace that I was going to talk about. Okay. Okay, I found it.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay. Got it. Benjamin just texted me and said, hello, can I drop off some laundry?
Yeah, I want
I would say, are you going to do it?
I said, no can do. No washer.
Tell him you can, but I want him to drop off a PS4 game.
Yeah, well, no, he can't. I can't do his laundry. I got the washer.
Even if you had a washer, you should not be doing his laundry.
I agree.
Tell him
He
to
should
drop
do his
by.
own.
So I told him.
You could do it here, though. You could do it here. I'd like to see him.
Well, I told him no can do.
Can't do the laundry. Your washer's broken.
Oh.
Right.
So what, Judy?
So what, Judy?
Don't be such a Debbie Downer.
I'm not a Debbie Downer.
A Karen?
Rocks and send them down to the stream.
Did you hear Ken?
Mm-mm.
Give him 2 rocks and send him to stream.
2 rocks.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I gotta get everybody here. I guess I got it.
I went grocery shopping again today.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yeah, it was exciting. And then I finished wrapping all the Christmas presents.
Wow.
Hey, super busy.
So they're done.
Wow. Come on,
Yeah.
Sit down, Margita. We're gonna do tips with the travelers here.
He's standing by the door now, and that means he's going to bark to come back in. Come on, buddy. Go. He just finished eating. Ooh, it smells like something's burning out there. Somebody burning something?
Yeah. You know, our neighbor.
Yeah, there's a lot of smoke that comes out of there. Okay, well, we could start. I know Luke wants to come back in. He's just wandering around out there.
It's nice.
I'll just watch and let him. I'll let him go. So.
All right. Did you get my questions I put out there?
Yeah, I think I did.
Do you have shout outs for Amber?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Judy, did you get your hat?
Yes, I did.
Shout outs for Deirdre?
Should we be shouting out to the group that they're sending us presents? I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't think so either.
Well, I got a question from her.
Yeah, well, it's okay. The question is fine.
We can ask her a question. Answer a question.
Okay.
Oh, let's do that.
So, everybody's happy? All the animals are happy? There's a cookie for you. Cats are outside. Okay.
Here we go.
We're ready.
Oh, what's that noise? At least she doesn't have noises today, Judy.
I just filled up the dirty dog dish.
Sit down. Sit down, Margita.
I'm going. Sit down.
In your brand new chair.
You got a new chair?
Yep. And foot rest too.
Yeah,
You didn't tell me.
I'll show it to you. Huh?
Is it your Christmas present?
Yep.
Nice.
I picked it up for her.
Or did you buy it?
Yep. I bought it. I bought it on Facebook.
I didn't buy it.
Yes, I did.
What, you went to Facebook Marketplace and got a used one?
Yep.
It was free.
Oh, my God.
It's really
I
nice.
saw it on there.
It's actually really nice.
I check it every once in a while, you know? And I got a free...
You're sitting in somebody else's chair? With their bugs in it?
Oh, I Lysoled it and I vacuumed it and everything.
It's always got Luke's blood on it.
Hey, listen, I saw a thing on Big Bang Theory where they picked up a free chair and there were bugs inside the chair. They came and you could feel them, even though you spread it, you could feel the bugs through the it was inside the chair.
Nice. Perfect.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Oh.
All right, let's go,
Nice.
Traveling Tiaras. You ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Hello, Auntie Judy and Mama.
Hello to you two. How are you?
Hold on. I just drank ginger ale and it went down the wrong way. Ginger ale got me.
Joking now.
Yeah, I'm okay. Okay. All right. Ready for take 2?
I think she froze. She's not moving.
Nope, she's not.
Now she's gone.
I'm back. You guys just get disconnected?
He's been very active.
He has. And he wrote me this big, long, you know how Midwesterners, how nice they are. He wrote me this big, long thing. Would I mind terribly? They've been married, they have 4 kids, and it would be a nice break for her. Could I accept her in our group? He would so appreciate it. Yeah, you come in our group.
Excellent.
Can't any single any
Solo
I know. I corrected myself. Can't any solo lady go in your group?
Yes, she's not going solo. She's going with him.
Oh, right.
But he wants her to do some of the ladies' activities.
Maybe it's a ladies group.
Yes.
That's it. Not the singles ladies group.
Right. That got you in
The
trouble.
husbands will be upset about that.
I wanted to be part of the single ladies group.
We have a lot of activities planned.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they all are around drinking, basically.
I can do that.
Okay.
I'm good at that.
Okay.
Oh, let's see here. Let's find get my.
So we have two good fun facts for Noreen. We need a third one.
Oh, am I going to read them?
Well, why don't we tell them to you, and then you can maybe think of a third one.
Well, we've got you don't like this one, the last one.
Yeah, you can.
All right.
We'll let Chris decide. So,
All right.
tell them.
So, the very first time I tried to get on Rise of Resistance, I got boarding group 2, which was amazing. And it was the day before Jeff got Glenn got boarding group 1. So
2 days before.
So I was pretty proud of myself since I'm a new geek in my very first try, and I got boarding group 2.
Wow.
The second fun fact is that myself and my family, we thought that Test Track was actually a figment of our imagination. We've been to Disney 4 times before this, and all 4 times, even though we were in line, the line broke and we did not get to ride the Test Track.
4 times?
It was just fake.
Yeah, and we have a pixie dust moment where she actually gets to ride it this time.
Wow. That's crazy. Those are 2 good ones.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I participated in a defective Christmas tree stroll. One of the stickers was for Blue for a Jungle Book tree, but there was no Jungle Book tree.
No, Baloo, he's my favorite. He failed you?
There was a blue sticker, but there was no Jungle Book tree. I don't think that one's as good as the other 2. I think the other 2 are really good. So you'll have to help us.
Right. And then the last thing, just, for anyone who wants to be a new geek, I mean, I did, obviously it's because Wendy was there also, but I joined the group on November 7th, and by November 13th, I had met 8 other. Pretty impressive.
I think we'll do it differently this time. I don't have yours, Wendy, in front of me, the ones we've done in the past.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
So, why don't we just have you guys introduce those fun facts? I'll just ask you for your fun facts.
Okay, I was going to change one of mine, but I was going to say, you know what? I actually saw that giraffe being born. That's a much more fun fact than
there you go.
The ones I was using.
There you go. So I'll introduce you just kind of normal, and then I'll ask you for your fun Disney World facts.
Okay. I can only remember where one of them is. I have 2 fun. How about 2 fun facts?
That's fine.
How about if we each do 2 fun facts?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You guys ready?
I think so. I did send you the notes. Did you see that?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go through them day by day.
Yeah. So which of these two, which one should I use?
The first two? You did.
The first two.
Yeah. That's good. That could be a way for people to get to know you here as we get rolling. I want to burp. I'm having a beer.
We're having wine, even though it's during the middle of the week, and we decided we were not drinking during the week, except for this week.
Except for
except for last week and this week.
But next week for sure, we're not drinking it.
That's right.
Well, that's Thanksgiving.
You know what, Curtis? We've been really good, and I've been like watching my weight. So
yeah,
this is a new thing.
I've been
watching my weight go up.
No, we did it in Disney.
All right, let's get going, ladies. Are you ready, single ladies? I mean, solo ladies. I can't help it. Now it's too much fun. Too much fun to say it that way. All right, let's see. Let's get rolling here. Where's I'm good. I'm ready to go.
That was good. I'm just trying to look. Like, it goes by so fast. It's like an hour and a half, but you'll trim it down.
No, I won't.
Uh-oh.
That's long.
Just the ums and the ahs and the stutters. Okay. That's about it.
Okay. Wow. And I meant to tell you, I put that package in the mail to you, and I wanted to get it out so quickly today. I didn't put a note or anything in. It's just like a little package to you. So you have to know it came from me, and no notes in there.
I hope my Alzheimer's doesn't make me forget who it came from. Oh, look at who sent me coffee.
That's right. Exactly.
I got a card from my pen pal, Allison, yesterday. Mm-hmm. She sent me the Thanksgiving card.
Oh, that's so funny. I just sent that to Holly today. I sent almost the same, same Thanksgiving card. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because I was thinking about, I don't even know, what are you supposed to do as a pen pal? And I was thinking I'll come up with some things of Disney I'm thinking about, or ask her questions or something. And she did a gratitude list. So,
oh, nice.
5 things about Disney she's grateful for. I was like, I'm so glad that she sent it to me, because I was like, I'm just going to write back to her the same thing.
Yeah, that's great.
So I just put hers together. I'm sending out tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why I sent mine out today with your package. I went to the post office.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, there are a couple of people who send me their coffee, or when I was down in the parks, Nancy, Nancy Mathieu. Mm-hmm. She always grabs the coffee and gives it to me.
Yeah, and I was telling her, wait, I have to get the coffee before you leave. She's like, what are you? Because I don't drink coffee. It's like, yeah, I know it.
But I love that. Yeah, I drink coffee, but I bring my own. I bring pods of flavored coffee. So she's like, is it okay if I take this and send it to Curtis? I'm sure.
Well, I grind my beans. Like, I love coffee, I grind, I buy at BJ's and stuff. Nothing that special, but sometimes, you run out that last day. I was like, I don't feel like going to the store. And then I go, I got a Joffrey's. Yeah. I got a break in case of emergency package.
I bring in G3. I would get my coffee out of the hotel, and I would bring it to him so he would have it for his room.
That's nice.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I usually, I take them home too, because I always have the mug, and I go, to the resort and pick up my coffee. Mm-hmm. Well, perfect, guys.
All right. Well, thanks.
I'm going to have so many trip reports. I am going to go I'm going to go hog wild, and I'm going to try to record everyone who was recently down there. I can't
believe how many people were there. Wow. It was unbelievable.
It's pretty cool. Another little fun thing. You know Rodell Gonzalez.
Yes.
I had 4 messengers going on at the same time. Funny enough, about 4:00 today, and he said,
"Yeah, that's good."
Glenn just talks so easily.
Right? He is. Yes.
Yeah, he's something else. Well, like I said, you had Jeff. Oh my God, Jeff is so much fun.
So funny.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a scream. He's full of energy. I can't imagine him and Glenn together.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah. I'm sorry you weren't there.
And Carl, I can't wait to meet him. He's such a great guy.
Yeah.
He is.
He's awesome. And I was really jealous.
It was a fun night. It was a nice last night of our trip too.
I would say, Noreen, you got a real nice taste of G3 there with that cruise. That's a good little sample taste.
Yes.
Well, I was saying to Wendy, I'm retiring in May, so I have to save my vacation time to be able to turn that in at the end. So I'm like, I don't think I can go to G3.
Right.
Maybe the next year I'll be retired.
Congratulations. Yeah, there'll be plenty. Hopefully there'll be more.
Yes.
If you've got Wendy around, I'm sure there will be more.
That's right. Well, thanks, guys.
All right. Well, thanks, Chris. Have a great Thanksgiving.
Yes, you too.
Happy Thanksgiving to Margita and,
yes, say hi to
Judy and everyone.
Yes, thank you. We will. I got next week off, so I'm excited.
Do you?
One more day of work.
Catch up on all the trip reports.
I'm gonna do Glenn during the day.
Yeah.
Like Monday, I think. I'm gonna try again. Yeah. So I got a little home projects. I got into my little woodworking projects.
I don't know if you saw. He made an Adirondack chair and a table out of
pallets.
Out of pallets.
Really?
Pallet
wood.
That's cool.
It's getting a workout too. Ripping nails and it's kind of fun. But I'm like doing like shelving and organization in my garage. Cleaning up my garage. Mm-hmm. That's gonna be the project next week. But okay. I already built like a shelving stacking with the pallets. Mm-hmm. So I got a good start on it.
That is cool. Yeah. Neat. All right. Stay safe.
Yep. All right, you two guys.
All right. Thanks Curtis.
A lot. Yep.
Okay. Bye.